Homes.com, we do whatever it takes to get you the in-depth info on local schools you won't find anywhere else. Things like student-teacher ratio, test scores, and school programs. And sometimes that requires attending school recitals. So many recitals.
That's my son. Isn't he terrific?
Yeah, a real prodigy. Homes.com.
Ding dong.
We've done your homework.
Cash in on the nostalgia with Barron's Payback Program. Your old system has history. Your new one has savings. Get $110 for each year of your old equipment's age. Get up to $5,000 in savings with a high-efficiency heat pump upgrade. Plus, one customer wins a free system install and another wins a free water heater. But don't wait too long. Barron's Payback Program ends February 28th. Call Barron Home Services today. No purchase necessary. Visit barronheating.com for details.
Hey, this is Scott from Northwest Sleep Solutions. I wanted to warn people about some of these quote-unquote mattress sales you see out there. In most cases, they're marking up the beds before they slash the prices, meaning that deal you think you're getting isn't so good of a deal. A lot of the time, our everyday prices are lower than their sale prices. So if you want a truly good deal with no gimmicks, come visit Northwest Sleep Solutions in Fairhaven.
You are NFC champion! We're going back to Cali 2 weeks! I'll tell you what, how about our quarterback? Freaking congratulations, NFC champs. I love you guys. That is team football, 70 deep. Okay? It took every single one of us to win this game. Put yourself in this situation. Hey, Sam, break us down, brother.
Let's go, love you guys, man. Hey, we got one more left, man.
All right, places, please. The Daily Migs Show is on deck. Guitars plugged in. Drums ready to go. Chickens. Other animals. And action. This is the Daily Migs Show on The Rock with Taryn Daly and Steve Migs.
While listening to the Daily Migs Show, please refrain from any unnecessary finger gesturing.
99.9 KISW.
Not trying to be dramatic or anything, but I'm tearing up a little bit.
Yeah, what the hell?
Holy cow!
It wasn't a dream last night, right, guys? That really happened. I woke up and the Seahawks are going still to the Super Bowl.
Pinch me. This is insanity. I'm so excited to be here with you guys this morning.
Did you guys watch the footage of that locker room speech?
Yes.
There's a part right here when he does this.
How about our quarterback?
And Sting, they cut to Sam Darnold, and he's got a cigar in his mouth, and then nonchalantly just looks and goes, "That's me."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, he's a baller."
Oh my gosh.
Me and Taryn were in the locker room. We handed him that stuff.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, yeah, it's Danny's voice. I heard it right there. Yeah. You sons of bitches.
Oh, my
you ended
gosh.
up at the game and in the locker room.
Yep. You know how we roll.
Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. What a day today.
We just have the coolest coach ever, too. He's just he's so chill about it.
He's next level.
He really is. Well, we're going to get all into it. Let's kick things off with the Daily Migs download.
Knowledge is power. So give us 5-ish minutes and we'll give you, some interesting stuff you can talk about at work. This is the Daily Migs download.
AKA the DMD.
Here's your daily dose of doings happening in the world.
And the DMD is brought to you by Palace Law. And yes, today is national. The Seahawks are going to the freaking Super Bowl. What in the hell is happening, man?
I am shocked I have a voice today. Absolutely shocked.
All I got to say is, what a great rebuilding season this was, right, guys? I mean, we got rid of our quarterback, our star wide receiver, our coach has been gone for a couple of years. This was the rebuild year.
Wow.
Can we have more of these rebuild years? Because this is just insane. Your Seattle Seahawks beat the Los Angeles Rams, and what a game. 31-27 at Lumen Field. It was rocking. Danny and Taryn were there. We're going to be talking more about that as well in just a little bit. But they're going to Super Bowl 60, heading to Santa Clara, the home of the San Francisco 49ers, to take on the New England Patriots. I do like how some people are saying it's a revenge game. I'm like, there's not a single player that the team from the last time these two did. No. This is just a Super Bowl game. I mean, I'm excited. It's going to be a great time. And talk about getting excited. Can we just play Mike McDonald's speech that he gave to the fans. Were you guys still there in the stadium when he spoke to the crowd?
Yeah.
Okay, this moment might be one of my favorite moments. If they were going to make a movie about this season, I think the movie ends with this speech.
They love you, Coach. They love you. Now, you congratulate 2 years as head coach, and you're playing for the Lombardi. How does that feel?
I'm speechless. I'll tell you what, this is the power of 12 as one, man. This is a heck of a job. When you do it together, this is what you can do. How about the 12?
Now, coming into the season, you were an afterthought to the Rams, to the 49ers. How does it feel to go through both of those teams to earn your trip to the Super Bowl?
We did not care.
That's the best part. He's so awesome.
It's about us. It's always been about us and what we do. And now we're going to the Super Bowl.
I love that he pulled the...
Bro, I really don't care.
We did not care.
I just thought that was the best part. He's just like, yeah, we don't care. And the whole place went nuts about that.
Sam Darnold had an absolutely incredible game. 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, over 300 yards passing. And then after the game, Ernest Jones talked to the media all about our QB.
Last time that you guys lost a game, you were very public in backing up your QB. To see Sam have this game on this stage, how satisfying is that?
I do love that the reporter brought that up because remember, there was after that game against the Rams where he threw 4 interceptions and then Ernest Jones was just like, look, if you're not rocking with Sam Darnold, F you.
Yeah.
And we're like, that was pretty cool. And then Ernest had this to say about that.
Very. Everything that I said, stood on it. Sam, what he had, like 300-some yards?
Yep.
Hooping. Sam's a baller, like I said, man. Doubt Sam if you want to. Sam's going to show up every time. And that's what we known, and that's why I stood on that night for him, and I'll do it all over again.
And he was doing it while smoking a cigar as well.
Of course.
So much to talk about. We'll be talking to Mitch Levy with the host of Mitch Unfiltered at 7:20 this morning. And also a man that was at the game. If you were there like you two were, you probably saw him on the field. That is John Ryan, former Seattle Seahawks punter, Super Bowl champion himself. He'll be joining us in studio, hanging out with us in the 9 o'clock hour. So he'll be with us at 9 o'clock. So it's going to be all about the Seahawks today. And I mean, how could it not be?
You got to be.
Hey, as far as weather, it's going to be a nice day today. We're hitting a high of 46 degrees. The DMV is brought to you by Snoqualmie Casino and Hotel, and that's what's up.
The Daily Migs Show.
As we mentioned, Danny and I both ended up at the game, even though we weren't on Friday.
Yeah, we all left saying we weren't going.
So how did we pull it off? We're going to tell you at 6:20.
I heard Coach is very excited to hear about this.
Bro, I really don't care.
Jeez, Coach, come on.
What a game yesterday. The Seahawks beat the Rams 31-27 at home.
I thought you were talking about the Kraken beating the Devils. That was an awesome game, too.
Lumen Field was absolutely rocking after that massive NFC championship. We punched our ticket to Super Bowl 60. Danny and I, we ended up at the game, even though we had no plans of going as of Friday last week.
So many questions about that.
So we ended up meeting up after the game to chat about the big victory.
I was sitting in a wonderful section. They were really nice people. We became friends. I stepped on somebody's foot. I fell into the crowd that was below me.
Did they catch you?
Yes, they did. But they were very annoyed.
All right, how drunk is Taryn right now, Danny?
I'd say scale 1 to 10. We're going about a 9.5.
Okay, I was thinking more 12. She's.
And I felt so bad. I apologized about 100 times because, you know, Danny, if you know me, I don't want people to be upset with me. I don't want people to not like me. I want to be friends. And I had to apologize to these people about 17 times.
Nothing makes people like you less
Oh my God,
if you
I
keep
know.
apologizing to them after you just fell onto them.
It was horrible.
While drunk.
Like, early in the night, I stepped on someone's foot and...
Jared, we won!
Okay, something happened with the audio. Okay, this is before all that.
Jared, we won!
We won so hard.
The Super Bowl.
I cannot even believe it. I mean, I can believe it. Honestly, I feel like I never doubted us. That is a classic Seattle sports fan right there. It's like, you know, we're always a little bit nervous.
Yep.
But, like, now that we're on the other side of it, never a doubt.
How many beers did you have, Taryn?
32.
No. 3.
Three, my ass.
Three big
Were
ones,
they three
though.
kegs?
Three big IPAs.
32 beers.
No, just kidding. Maybe like 4.
Did you cheer?
Oh my God, did I ever?
What did you cheer?
I was like, go Seahawks. Go Seahawks. I stepped on somebody's...
Okay, there we go.
Oh, no.
Afterwards, I think I was thinking about each other.
But I felt bad.
Can we go to Cowgirl?
Yes. Can we?
Okay, we're going.
Did you guys go to Cowgirls afterwards?
You should have seen the line.
Everything was insane.
We tried, and it was like, we're going to be here for like 4 hours.
We would have never seen Tyron Daly again.
No.
I would have started dancing on the bar.
To be honest with you, I'm surprised I found her after the game.
I am too, to be honest, as well. After hearing that clip, like, Danny, blood is on your hands, man. You should have got tickets next to her so you could have kept her in check.
You know what? No, I didn't know. That's why she fell on people. I didn't have to babysit. I just got to hear the story after.
Oh my God.
So you guys weren't sitting with each other. You guys weren't.
No.
You guys didn't even get tickets together. That's the
No.
crazy part, because I got a text from both of you. You're like, we're going to the game. I'm like, together? No.
I got a text from a friend on Friday night who said, "Hey, an extra seat has popped up in our little section. Are you down to buy it?" And I was like, "Let me check on the childcare situation." My parents were down, and I ended up getting the ticket.
Did you make that decision after having 4 quote unquote beers?
No. But it was one of those things where, like, financially, I was not prepared to spend that kind of money.
Danny, do you know how much you spent?
No.
Okay, because I was checking first thing in the morning, and it was like $700 just to get into Lumen Field. An hour before the game, it was over $1,100 just to get into the game for one ticket. Which, to be honest, like, I went to the past NFC Championship game. I didn't spend $1,100 for a pair of tickets.
Whoa.
I think I spent half of that, just like $500 for a pair of tickets. Talk about how things have changed.
Inflation.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to guess you paid $800.
What section were you in again?
340.
Okay, I'm going to go with $750.
It was. Do you want to know? Drum roll.
Yes.
$450. They were basically giving it away.
What? Did you block?
Wow, we were so off,
Okay,
Steve.
that's
It was
Seahawks
almost free.
math.
It was almost free.
Did you have blackmail on this person that you got the ticket? $450?
Yeah, $450.
Worth every penny.
Thank you. I mean, if we had lost, I would probably be like, I want my money back. But
That was my math in my head. I'm like, if I could get in there for like around 500, I might have to have that conversation with the wifeski. But I mean, I'm glad. But that was a lot of money.
Yeah.
But, all right, so Danny, you went.
Yes, I did.
How did you get a ticket?
I have a friend named Anthony, and he hit me up and was like, well, I hit him up because I was looking for somebody to go to a bar with, and I just wanted to go watch the game at a bar because I was like, yeah, I was sitting
be
at
around
home.
the people.
Yeah, sitting at home is going to be kind of boring. My girlfriend was out of town. I was like, So I was like, hey, are you going to be around the stadium? Because his girlfriend his wife now works in the stadium, and he's like, yeah. And I was like, oh, cool. And he's like, well, I was like, can we meet up? And he's like, well, hold on. Later that day, I get a text, and he's like, how about you come with me to the game? And I was like, wait, really? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, how much?
Also, tell him what section.
Section 101.
Section 101.
Yeah, row Q.
Ooh. Okay. If it was row R, I'd have a whole different answer. Oh, man. And you know?
I do know.
I'm going to go 600.
I spent $0. It was a free ticket.
Are you serious?
I swear to
Don't you
God.
want to kill him? I want to kill him.
I hate you dead right now.
I know. I literally felt like I was going to get punched in the face every time Taryn was going around telling everyone how much I spent.
So did he just happen to make a couple calls and was able to get an extra ticket?
I don't know. He just had one. He was like, and I was like, how much? And he's like, no, dude, it's free. Like, just come with me to the game.
Good on you for inviting him to go to a bar. It turns out that
I know.
It's like, well, that was really nice of him. Maybe I should take him to the game.
Yeah, he just got to go to the game, and I was like, what is my life?
So mine was almost free. Danny's was very free.
I feel like Danny should pay both of us.
I agree.
The Daily Migs Show.
Okay, if you went
amazing.
if you went to the game,
And I
we
hate
want to
you.
know How much did you spend? 206-803-ROCK. If you went to the game.
I got to start being nicer to Anthony.
Right? I was so annoyed. 206-803-ROCK. We want to know what you spent to be at the game yesterday. Or if you spent a lot of money on something, but it was worth every penny, we'd love to hear about that too. So call 206-803-ROCK. And we'll take your calls after Radiohead.
I was sitting in a wonderful section. They were really nice people. We became friends.
At Homes.com, we do whatever it takes to get you the in-depth info on local schools you won't find anywhere else. Things like student-teacher ratio, test scores, and school programs. And sometimes that requires attending school recitals. So many recitals.
That's my son. Isn't he terrific?
Yeah, a real prodigy. Homes.com. We've done your homework.
Cash in on the nostalgia with Barron's Payback Program. Your old system has history. Your new one has savings. Get $110 for each year of your old equipment's age. Get up to $5,000 in savings with a high-efficiency heat pump upgrade. Plus, one customer wins a free system install and another wins a free water heater. But don't wait too long. Barron's Payback Program ends February 28th. Call Barron Home Services today. No purchase necessary. Visit barronheating.com for details.
Hey, this is Scott from Northwest Sleep Solutions. I wanted to warn people about some of these quote-unquote mattress sales you see out there. In most cases, they're marking up the beds before they slash the prices, meaning that deal you think you're getting isn't so good of a deal. A lot of the time, our everyday prices are lower than their sale prices. So if you want a truly good deal with no gimmicks, come visit Northwest Sleep Solutions in Fairhaven.
Seahawks tickets were going for quite a pretty penny for the NFC Championship game yesterday. So if you went, we want to know, how much did you spend? Or if you just spent a lot of money on something, but it was worth every penny, you can give us that story too.
I've been very guilty of that over my life. But you know what? More often than not, I have not had any regrets, because they always say, like, you're not going to go to your grave with all that money.
That's a
all
great
that
point.
money. Like those dollars and cents that I have in my bank account.
206-803-ROCK. Krista from Silverdale, you were at the game yesterday. How much did you spend?
Good morning. We only ended up, so they were a season ticket, so we spent about $400 per seat. So I'm a winner.
Okay, was there any amount, like, was there any, like, a little devil on your shoulder saying, you know, you could probably quadruple that if you sold it?
Oh, absolutely. But they sent us emails not to do that. And so I was like, I didn't want to lose my season tickets. So I was like, I have a guilty conscience. So I sold my other pair to a couple friends that came with us to the divisional game. So we have a trend now. We're a bunch of winners. So I think if we just keep going together, the Seahawks will go undefeated forever.
Yes, thank you for your service.
Okay, Kristen, a question for you.
I'm here for it.
You're watching the game. What was the highlight? I mean, there's so many moments. I'm trying to think of, like, what was my, like, the one-handed catch. I thought Jake Bobo's catch. I wasn't there. To me,
that was insane. I don't know if I can pick one. Okay, Jason's catch was ridiculous. I just stood there with my mouth on the ground for like 5 minutes. It was crazy.
I feel like I'm sitting on my couch, and you guys could tell me because you guys were there, all three of you. The Jake Bobo catch felt like Lumen Field was shaking.
Yes.
Even from my couch. Like, I was like, I felt like that was the loudest the fans were, because I was right after that botched punt.
Oh, yes. That was bonkers, too.
Yeah. Do you remember all this, Taryn? I know you were a little drunk and falling on people.
There were two different punt return issues for the Rams, and I was there for it.
Yeah.
Krista, thank you so much, and go Hawks.
Thank you, guys. Go Hawks.
Hell yeah.
Oh, and I bet they take the ferry. Being from Silverdale, you know, like what a
thought you were talking about Jake Bobo.
No, like a full-on Seattle experience. I just love that.
See, you guys didn't catch it. The commentary even was like, Jake Bobo, he hasn't caught a touchdown pass all season. Like, he's just mostly been doing special team stuff. And now I think, you know, all of Lumen Field loves Jake Bobo, and you could kind of hear it.
Bobo.
The Cooper Cup touchdown, I felt like people were going pretty crazy for as well.
Oh, definitely.
What was the highlight for you guys?
For me, it was the botch punt because it was like happened on the other side, and it was one of those, like, we saw it happening, and you see him kind of like fall down, and we're like, what? And then all of a sudden whoever gets the punt return, and we're just like, that just really happened. And of course, you know, in the stadium you can't hear anything. So then all of a sudden the ref comes on. He's like, "Yeah, just letting you know it was and it's a Seattle return." And we're like, Oh my God.
Also at the end, because when Puka caught it, I think that we weren't sure if he was in bounds or not.
Yeah.
But the team's celebrating, everyone's going nuts, and then you tell the crowd's losing their minds, and then there's that little bit of from my perspective, a little bit of a lull, and then the official comes back on the microphone and goes, "The game's over, the Seahawks win." And the whole place
Well, and I forgot about the fireworks. I was like, everyone's celebrating, and it was like, and then all of a sudden they do that, and then the fireworks go off, and I was like, oh, that's what it feels like.
And Steve, I bet the fireworks were going off in your neighborhood too.
You have no idea. It was a war zone outside of it was going nonstop. You all definitely had a few extra fireworks.
Oh my gosh.
I can't even imagine what the Super Bowl is going to be like in a couple of weeks.
So insane.
The JSN catch, I think.
That was my favorite part of the whole game.
It was just so effortless.
It was, and then I'm watching it on my phone too, because I'm like, did that actually happen? And I rewatched it 3 times this morning. It just was so unbelievable.
Did you catch his press conference after talking about it? He had this to say.
Yeah, I didn't think I could catch it with 2 hands, so just, whatever it takes, for us to get the job done, I'm going to do. If I got to catch it with my toe, finger, it doesn't matter, just reach out and catch the ball.
I'll be honest, I feel like he could catch a ball with his toe at this point.
Oh, I bet on that.
Another part, too, where everyone lost their minds, Jody Allen, when she walked out and did the flag raising. Because, I think everyone was kind of expecting it, but it definitely was, a moment.
Oh, yeah, very much in my feels for that.
I was wondering, because we didn't get to watch that. They showed, a clip of it, but I was so happy. I was smiling from ear to ear, because I'm like, man, that's the tradition. It used to be Paul Allen raising the flag, and I thought that was pretty cool that they did that. I'm shocked that you guys didn't bring up the halftime entertainment with Tyler Wentworth. What was his name?
Tucker Wetmore.
Okay, not Tyler Wentworth.
I was like, no, I'm not interested.
Did you watch any of it? Did you go get another quote unquote beer?
No, I did watch a little bit of it, but it's not my thing.
I watched about 10 seconds of it, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to go to the bathroom. And then I got to the bathroom, and the line was so long, I was like, I'm going to just go walk around.
It was so great because I'm watching at home, and at halftime they're doing all their coverage. Yeah. So you didn't take time to let us watch Tucker Wentworth. Is that what it is?
Tucker Wetmore.
But you heard him in the background, and I'm like, oh yeah. I wonder how that went for everybody.
Big day for him,
Everyone was like, this is the halftime. Last week it was Lil Jon, and he got everyone hyped up for the second half. This guy's putting everyone to sleep.
Yeah, it didn't sound like he was rocking.
No.
The Daily Migs Show. The Daily Migs Show.
Do you think that you could beat Steve Migs, the man with 27 wins? Hey, that's how many points the Rams scored yesterday, and it wasn't enough. 8 losses and 7 ties in 2026. Call 206-803-ROCK if you would like to play Beat Migs at 650.
Homes.com is the only place where you can find specialized neighborhood guides with the in-depth insider info home shoppers want. Very in-depth info. Want to know if there's homes for sale in the area? We've got it. How long has a home been on the market? We'll know it. Average lot size? Proximity to local parks? Of course. Insight into your neighbor's divorce? We're working on it.
Homes.com. We've done your homework.
Rover makes it easy to book pet care whenever you need it. Connect with loving pet sitters in the Rover app today. Book your first stay on Rover.com or download the app today. Rover, loving pet care in your neighborhood.
Hey there, I'm Kendra Adachi, and my show, The Lazy Genius Podcast, helps you be a genius about the things that matter and lazy about the things that don't, and you get to decide what matters. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm here to give you a new way to see. Episodes of the Lazy Genius Podcast are full of compassionate time management tips and permission slips to do what makes sense for you. New episodes drop every Monday. Follow and listen to the Lazy Genius Podcast on the free Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
You know that Big Bargain detergent jug is 80% water, right? It doesn't clean as well.
80% water? I thought I was getting a better deal because it's so big.
If you want a better clean, Tide Pods are only 12% water. The rest is pure concentrated cleaning ingredients.
Oh, let me make an announcement.
Attention shoppers, if you want a real deal, try Tide Pods.
Stop paying for watered-down detergents. Pay for clean. If it's gotta be clean, it's gotta be Tide Pods. Water content based on the leading bargain liquid detergent.
Homes.com has collaboration tools to help home shoppers search, share, and discuss home shopping with family, friends, and their agent directly through the site. Though it was fun to get that email from your husband about that 3-bedroom in the hills, to which you replied via text that you would never live in the hills and you'd like to find a 3-bedroom closer to the beach. To which he replied, "Why are you so uncompromising?" A fun way to spend an afternoon, but we think it's just a tad bit easier our way.
Homes.com. Ding dong. We've done your homework.
Cash in on the nostalgia with Barron's Payback Program. Your old system has history. Your new one has savings. Get $110 for each year of your old equipment's age. Get up to $5,000 in savings with a high-efficiency heat pump upgrade. Plus, one customer wins a free system install and another wins a free water heater. But don't wait too long. Barron's Payback Program ends February 28th. Call Barron Home Services today. No purchase necessary. Visit barronheating.com for details.
Hey, this is Scott from Northwest Sleep Solutions. I wanted to warn people about some of these quote-unquote mattress sales you see out there. In most cases, they're marking up the beds before they slash the prices, meaning that deal you think you're getting isn't so good of a deal. A lot of the time, our everyday prices are lower than their sale prices. So if you want a truly good deal with no gimmicks, come visit Northwest Sleep Solutions in Fairhaven.
The Daily Migs Show presents the most popular radio game on this side of the speaker. Let's play Beat Migs. Beat Migs, don't be a loser. Whoa! Beat Migs, you're a loser.
Who is ready to beat Migs? I know Jeff from Puyallup is. Jeff, are you there?
I'm here and I am ready.
Ooh, he is so ready, Steve.
Let's
that means
go.
You got to get out of here.
Yeah, I'll be honest, win or lose, I don't care. I'm riding high for the Seahawks game for like the rest of the year.
It was a big one. For those who are playing along at home, our buddy Jeff will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Yep.
How many colors are on a standard stoplight in the United States?
3.
Correct. What day of the week is the Super Bowl played?
Sunday.
Correct. What color is known as vert on a coat of arms?
Purple?
No.
Gold?
No.
Red.
No. What European city named its airport after Leonardo da Vinci?
European. Heathrow. I don't know. Pass.
In what decade did the dodo bird go extinct?
30s, 40s.
No.
The 70s.
No. What 1997 slasher film involved teens being stalked by a killer after a hit and run?
Oh, I know what you did last summer.
Yes. Lake Okeechobee is the largest freshwater lake in what southern state?
Texas.
No.
Florida.
Yes. What instrument is Bill Ward famous for playing?
Drums.
Yes. Which U.S. president awarded Rosa Parks with the Presidential Medal of Freedom?
Yeah, Kennedy.
No.
Reagan.
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 correct. And that, you never know. It could be enough, Jeff. It could be enough.
I know. Like Steve said, he's high. He's riding high.
He is. He's barely able to focus.
Where are we?
I don't know. Steve, welcome back. Are you ready?
Showtime.
How many colors are on a standard stoplight in the United States?
3.
Correct. What day of the week is the Super Bowl played?
Oh, on a Sunday.
Yeah. What color is known as vert on a coat of arms?
Color? Green?
Yes. What European city named its airport after Leonardo da Vinci?
Would that be European city? Paris?
No.
Sicily?
No.
Rome?
Yes. In which decade did the dodo bird go extinct?
Oh, man, that was a tough time. The 70s.
No.
80s?
No.
90s?
No. Oh, what 1997 slasher film involved teens being stalked by a killer after a hit and run?
I Know What You Did Last Summer?
Correct. Lake Okeechobee is the largest freshwater lake in what southern state?
Lake Okeechobee?
Okeechobee.
I don't know. Alabama?
No.
Arkansas?
No.
Florida?
Yes. What instrument is Bill Ward famous for playing?
Playing the drums.
Correct. Which U.S. president awarded Rosa Parks with the Presidential Medal of Freedom?
Ooh. I'm going to go with Kennedy.
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 correct. And that is a win, Steve.
Go Hawks.
7-5.
Oh.
Sorry, Jeff.
Oh, it's okay. Nice work, Steve.
Thank you, my friend. Have a great day.
I like how you said go Hawks like if Jeff was like a Patriots fan.
Or like a Rams fan. Every person this week is going to feel like a Patriots fan to me. I've got the eye of the tiger, Danny.
The U.S. president that awarded Rosa Parks with the Presidential Medal of Freedom was Slick Will. Bill Clinton.
Bill Clinton?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Hey, congratulations on a big victory today, Steve.
Thanks, T-Dog.
Looking great in your Seahawks jersey.
Thank you.
The Daily Migs Show.
We have a pretty rad feature through the Odyssey app where you can leave us a voice message. And when we check in there, there's some interesting stuff happening.
Lots of Seahawks fans want to chime in and one Rams fan.
Ooh, we're going to slide into our VMs after Pearl Jam.
Something got you bent, and now you need to vent, or you did something bad and you need to repent? Well, slide into our VMs.
Yeah, baby, it's time to slide into our VMs. On the Daily Mix Show.
You can leave us a voice message. Can you tell we're pretty fired up this morning? No. We're just rattled. Just absolutely rattled.
Kraken won yesterday. It was a great game against the Devils.
Yeah, go Kraken and go Seahawks.
Oh, yeah, that too.
I'm assuming that our voice messages are just jam-packed with Seahawks content, Steve Migs.
You are absolutely right. Are you ready for our first voice message through the Odyssey app?
Can't wait.
We're NFC champions, my friend.
Wait, is this Taryn?
Yeah, that was definitely me.
And we're going to the Super Bowl again. We're NFC champions. We're NFC champions. Suck it, LA Rams and 49ers fans, because we're NFC champions of the world.
I mean, that was just beautiful.
Of the world.
33 beers.
Of the world.
Of the world.
Are you guys having a Super Bowl party or what? Let's f***ing party.
What was that?
I have no idea. Did she get sucked back into the abyss? What happened right there?
I don't even
Poor
know.
woman.
She's clearly making a smoothie.
Yes. She's worried about her health.
Yeah.
We need to have a Super Bowl party.
I'm
I know
in.
we did. It was weird because we were talking about, do we have a Super Bowl party? But none of us wanted to plan anything until we knew for sure that the team was going to the Super Bowl, because that would be awkward if you like...
Just kidding.
Yeah, we were like talking to a bar, and then we get it all locked in, and we're like, Seahawks lost. We're like, we don't want to do it.
Don't want to go.
Yeah.
We should definitely do one.
But we just don't know where.
My house.
Are you cool with inviting listeners over?
Yeah, let's go.
Are you cool with this lady coming over?
Of the world.
She sounds like my speed.
I'm totally down. I think it'll be a blast. Last time we had a listener party for the Super Bowl, it was 2005.
Oh my God. Don't
At the
say that out
Showbox.
loud. That's so long ago.
I know.
Oh, no.
Jeez Louise, that's 20 years. Yeah.
Yikes. Okay, where, though? The question is where?
So I think if anything, like maybe we'll just throw it up. If you have a bar, or if you know of someone who has a bar.
To nominate a bar?
Yeah, nominate a bar for us to just kind of bring our idiot selves to it and have like a big party and watch the game together. I think the only rule would be we don't, because when we were talking some places, they were like going to charge, and we're like, we don't want to charge.
Free 99.
Yeah, so if you're willing to have a party at your place, your place being a bar, not like your home, let's do it.
I'm in.
Yeah, so shoot us an email at
DMS at KISW.com.
or a message through all of our social medias, or just call Dayton, our phone screener, and he'll take your information. But yeah, I'd be down to go somewhere.
Find us a bar.
That'd be a blast. And not Taryn's house.
No.
No, okay. All right, let's check next.
Can't wait to hear Mitch tomorrow morning. Also, I saw on your Instagram page.
Oh, yeah, so Mitch Levy today at 7:20. We'll be talking about the Seahawks, of course.
Fired up.
What were the scores that you guys predicted? Have you revealed them yet? I'm curious to see how you guys thought the game would end up.
Oh, that's right. So on Friday, we put it up on our social media pages, but we all wrote down what we thought the final score of yesterday's game would be. And none of us know.
No, we don't.
Taryn, you have the three choices in there.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, this is mine.
Okay, so what was your final score?
My final score was Seahawks 27, Rams 13.
Wow. Okay, so you thought it was going to be a little bit of a blowout.
I did.
All right, let's see. Handwriting-wise, let me see.
Is that you?
Yes. Okay.
Seahawks.
Okay.
Seahawks 35, Rams 17.
Wow.
And I regretted writing 17. I wanted to write. I was like, I should just put 10.
Yeah.
I really didn't think. I really thought that the Seahawks were just going to walk over them. I don't know why. And clearly I was wrong. Danny's. Can you read it?
Seahawks 35, Rams, what is that number?
22.
22.
Okay.
22.
I like how all of us thought it was going to be a blowout, but none of us had the confidence to say that out loud.
No. And we were wrong. We were very wrong.
I'm going to put this out there. I was the closest, okay?
You were very close, Danny. That was good.
There was a moment where I was like, I might be right. This is going to be amazing. And then Tariq Woolen screwed that up a little bit.
Oh, that was very stressful, very frustrating.
Oh, man, we'll talk, I'm sure, with Mitch about that in a little bit. But, I'm glad. I think nobody's happier than Tariq Woolen that the Seahawks won that game yesterday.
Yes.
All right, one more voice message?
Of course.
The Rams fan that called in a couple of weeks ago saying how we had no chance. Not so right. That and Taryn, Kook suck.
Okay, so he's right about one thing.
Really?
I'm just like, you know what? F you, Taryn.
Cougs are awesome. Rams suck.
Did you see the Cougs flag that was behind one of the end zones? I can't remember, one of the goalposts. They showed it on TV, of course, and it was a big Washington State Cougars flag.
No, I did not see that.
And the Cougs even shared it and said, who did this? Like trying to find out what fan, and the comments are just so great because somebody's a lot of people are writing, I'm guessing it was a person who went to WSU. And I'm like, I don't think that's what they were. I think they want an actual name. And then somebody said probably some UW reject.
Oh, I love it.
Here we go.
That's hilarious right there. The Seahawks headed to Super Bowl 60. And of course, we get to catch up with the host of Mitch Unfiltered. Mitch Levy will join us at 7:20.
We're NFC champions, my friend.
He is the host of Mitch Unfiltered, which you can check out anywhere you get your podcasts or at MitchUnfiltered.com. Mitch Levy joins us now on the heels of the release of episode number 368, simply titled Super Bowl Bound.
You better watch your mouth, Migsy.
I am impressed.
Watch your mouth. Did you not tell that to Reek Woolen before the game? You better watch your mouth, Reek Woolen.
Did you see his tweet, though, later on that night? It was so. He put up a meme that just says, I'm sorry, do you still love me? It's like a cute little animal. And then even said, look, I blacked out. Sometimes you black out when you're bowling with your bros. And I was like, you know what? I mean, had they lost, I would have a different opinion on him. But I was like, I got a good smile out of that.
What is your opinion had they lost about his role in the loss and how we would view him amongst Seattle sports history?
I was trying to find out where he lived so I could be there when he got home now.
Yeah, that would have been real bad.
I'm very disappointed in you. Like, I'm going to yell at the guy. Dude, God. That would have been on another level because I was like, is this where the implosion happens?
I don't know. We talked a lot about it on our show that we released today, and thank God we don't have to know the answer to it because I think it might have transcended just a football game, and I just think it would have been he would have gone down in not Seahawks history, sports history, as one of the all-time. If they had lost that game after leading 31-20 at that moment, when he did what he did and got the 15-yard penalty, and then gave up the touchdown. We wouldn't be talking about that for 8 months. We would be talking about that for the rest of our lives.
Yeah.
Literally on the same level as we've been talking about not handing the ball off to Marshawn Lynch in Glendale, Arizona. But you know what? We don't have to talk about it. He can apologize. We can all forgive him.
Yes.
And hope he has a great Super Bowl Sunday in 13 days because the Seahawks are going to the Super Bowl.
And there's something about it being our 50th season and the 60th Super Bowl. It just feels like this is our year.
Profound statement when there's only one or two teams left.
Where do I go with that one?
Like, it feels like our destiny, Mitch. It feels like this is our game.
I think that what the four of us have talked about for weeks now still is very much in the forefront of my mind, which is just how unexpected, despite the fact that Migsy had him going whatever it was, just how unexpected this run was. And when you compare this to the other Super Bowl teams, the other 3 Super Bowl teams, it just kind of came out of nowhere. And now you wonder, whether this is the start. I know that we don't want to get ahead of ourselves. We're going to play a game in 13 days, and let's just worry about this one and see if they can bring home the Lombardi Trophy and have a parade and have their second world championship. But they are set up now. If you believe that Sam Darnold is the real deal, and I think he erased a lot of doubts. I think he put a lot of the doubters, to sleep last night. If you think that Sam Darnold is the real deal, and you look at their salary cap situation, and you look at their team, and you look at their youth, and you look at their defense, and you know that John Schneider is the front office guy of the year, and he's going to add to this during the offseason, both through the draft and free agency. You never really want to talk about these things when the Super Bowl is coming, but they're set up to not be just good this year. They're set up to be great for years to come. And I think a lot of that is because of number 14, which is really the story here.
How do we keep his oblique hurt for the next 2 weeks? Because clearly he plays better when his oblique hurts.
The thing about the Rams is, and the reason I didn't want to play the Rams, and I still, even having watched the game last night, wish we had not had to play the Rams because it took how many years off my life, is the Rams just know how to play the Seahawks. Sean McVay just knows the combination to the vault. And you just realize it's going to be a weird, crazy, nail-biter. Weird things are going to happen. It's going to come right down to the end, one way or the other. And if your heart can take it, then you love it. But the thing about Sam Darnold last night is, for me, and the reason I didn't want to face the Rams is because against just about any other team, and I'm going to include the New England Patriots in that in 13 days, you feel like the Seahawks can win by playing defense and running the football. Play defense, stifling defense, run the football, and you don't even need to ask Sam Darnold to do a lot for you to win the game. And that feels like the recipe against just about every team in the NFL, except for one. When the Rams play the Seahawks, you just know they can't win. The Seahawks can't win that way. Their quarterback has to make some big plays to be able to beat the Rams. And I think they're probably the only team in the NFL that you can say that about. And the question was going to be, is he going to make enough big plays for them to beat the Rams? And the answer last night was yes. He was unbelievable. He stared down Matthew Stafford. He made every single play that you asked him to make. And the truth be told, you needed him to make every play that he made. If he makes one less play, we're talking about the Rams in the Super Bowl.
And I was just happy. I mean, I know we still have one more game to play, obviously. It's going to be a battle. But it's so nice that they did go through the Rams, because I feel like you would have had to constantly hear like Rams fans and other NFL fans be like, but they didn't have to play the Rams in order to get to the Super Bowl. And I'm glad that they did.
I've heard that before. I heard that all last week. I don't agree with that at all. I think that's easy to say now.
Of course it's easy to say.
well, no, I think a lot of people said it before the game. A lot of people said, I'm glad we're playing the Rams because had they played the Bears, people would have said, no, when you win a Super Bowl, give me one example of a Super Bowl champion that you question who they played on the way to the Super Bowl. You don't. You either win the Super Bowl or it would not have mattered had they played maybe it would have mattered for like 15 minutes or for a night, but in a year or 2 years, nobody would remember. They beat the Rams here on the Thursday night. They didn't have to beat the Rams in the NFC Championship game to somehow validate this world championship. It doesn't matter who you beat.
This is all selfish for me because I don't want to have to read the text messages from the non-Seahawk loving fans that will always bring that up. So for me, it's important.
They will bring it up for an hour, and then a year from now and 2 years from now, they will never remember who you even played in the NFC Championship game.
But it's about right now. I don't want to deal with it right now. That's why.
But I could have more years left on my life if they had played somebody other than the Rams. These games, they are just so taxing. to sit down and even watch these games. I don't know.
My heart was still racing even after the game.
My heart is racing right now, just reliving it.
I've always wondered whether if there's any situation where you would call off the song in the middle of our segment. And if there was ever going to be a situation, it would be if they qualified for the Super Bowl. And here we are, the day after NFC Championship, and Danny wants to interrupt everything with a song.
Danny loves songs.
Danny wants us to play the song, but that means we're going to have more with Mitch after Foo Fighters.
With a detailed agent directory you won't find anywhere else, Homes.com is the only place to find the in-depth info home shoppers want. Very in-depth info. Looking for a listing agent's contact info? We've got it. The agent with the most sales in your price range? Easy. Specialized agents with all the up-to-date info on your dream neighborhood? We'll know them. A Pisces who enjoys long walks on the beach? You've got other sites for that. Homes.com. We've done your homework.
Cash in on the nostalgia with Barron's Payback Program. Your old system has history. Your new one has savings. Get $110 for each year of your old equipment's age. Get up to $5,000 in savings with a high-efficiency heat pump upgrade. Plus, one customer wins a free system install and another wins a free water heater. But don't wait too long. Barron's Payback Program ends February 28th. Call Barron Home Services today. No purchase necessary. Visit barronheating.com for details.
Hey, this is Scott from Northwest Sleep Solutions. I wanted to warn people about some of these quote-unquote mattress sales you see out there. In most cases, they're marking up the beds before they slash the prices, meaning that deal you think you're getting isn't so good of a deal. A lot of the time, our everyday prices are lower than their sale prices. So if you want a truly good deal with no gimmicks, come visit Northwest Sleep Solutions in Fairhaven.
If you are just tuning in, we have been catching up with Mitch Levy, the host of Mitch Unfiltered, and episode 368, Super Bowl Bound, is out now. Ding, ding, ding. Mitch, My Hero
indeed.
by the Foo Fighters. Is it Sam Darnold for you?
God, you said Mitch, my hero, and I got a little excited.
You're my hero.
You are.
Oh, gosh. Can you believe it? Are we really talking about this? We're talking about in his second year, Mike McDonald, who can we all agree is a little different?
Yes.
Just a little different. You can tell he's a left-hander. You can just tell. I don't know if you guys get the same thing. Every now and again, I walk around and I run into somebody who you have like a 30-second conversation with. This is actually true. I'll talk to somebody for the first time for 30 or 45 seconds, and in my mind, if the conversation is just a little bit weird, I say to myself, I wonder if this person is a left-hander. Like, I can actually identify a left-hander through speech without even knowing that they're left. And Mike McDonald is a left-hander.
Mitch, who on our show do you think is a left-hander?
Is there one of the three of you?
Yep.
Danny.
Wow, no.
Okay, next guess.
No, I'm not guessing again.
It's the man who thought they were going to win the damn Super Bowl. It's yours truly.
Okay, so you're not as different as most left-handers.
I appreciate that. It's maybe the nicest thing you've ever said to me. I agree. I feel like Mike McDonald, if they were going to make a movie about him, Steve Carell would have to play him. Like, he's got like that. He should be like in an episode of The Office. Like, and I love that about him.
I feel like when he was on the stage after the game last night, accepting the award, and he was speaking to the crowd, I feel, and you got the cutaways of John Schneider and everybody laughing. I think they were laughing at him. I don't think that they were laughing with him. I think they were laughing at a little bit how awkward he was. He didn't know what to say, and it's funny. As soon as you get in front of a microphone with the world watching, if you run out of things to say, you just talk about the 12s. Just shout out to the 12s. The place goes crazy, and you're off the hook.
I just love when he was like, I just don't care. And I'm like, I love this guy.
He did not care.
Well, we talked to a few years, in his first year, we talked to a player that told us that he would just randomly come up to players and challenge them to thumb wrestling fights. And I was like, they're like, this is our head coach.
Well, the previous head coach was a little weird too. So I guess maybe it's in the Seahawks water over there, but you get the rematch with the Patriots 11 years later. You get to go to Santa Clara and do it on the 49ers home field. You're the favorite in the game When I went to bed in the wee hours of the morning, I think it was like 4.5. I don't know if it's still 4.5 or whether it's moved, but I expect it to move. And I sit here really uncomfortable because I'm only comfortable when I'm negative and pessimistic. Being optimistic is just, I feel like a fish out of water. And I went into the day yesterday thinking that the winner of the Rams-Seahawks game was going to win the Super Bowl, and it didn't matter whether it was the Broncos or the Patriots. And then I watched the two games yesterday. I had trouble keeping myself up during the AFC Championship game. And I'm sitting here now for the next 13 days convinced that the Seahawks would have to blow this thing to not win the Super Bowl, which makes me very uncomfortable. I got to find reasons to be completely worried and sick to my stomach, and so far I haven't been able to.
This is a whole new Mitch.
Whole new Mitch.
I'll be honest.
Not good.
I went to bed last night. I'm like, I wonder how Mitch is going to find something to complain about with this game. I thought, I was excited to find out because I was like, I can't think. I mean, yeah, Tariq Woolen, whatever, but the game, they still won the game. I was like, I wonder where Mitch is going to go with how he's going to crap all over this team. And I'm impressed, Mitch.
Sam Darnold is the story. For me, Sam Darnold is the story because for as great as their defense was all year, and everybody thinks it's the best defense in the NFL, for the last 2 times, the last 8 quarters that they played the Rams, they have not really been able to stop the Rams on any kind of consistent basis. And for Sam Darnold to go out there and throw for 346 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions in a game of that magnitude, when everybody doubted whether the guy could win a big game. I gave the stat on today's new podcast. I gave the stat of Sam Darnold's last 3 games. You could make an argument that the last 3 games of Sam Darnold's career were the biggest games of his career, right? The game in San Francisco for the number 1 seed and the division title, and then the game against San Francisco in the divisional round, and now the game against the Rams in the NFC Championship game. If you put his numbers together, while they're not super gaudy because in the first 2 games they didn't really need him, they won the game in other ways.
Sure.
Last night, they won the game really because of him. But you put his numbers together, and it all comes out with a 114 passer rating. And to put that in its proper perspective, he had a 114 passer rating in the 3 biggest games of his career in a year where no quarterback over the course of the season had a 114 passer rating.
Wow.
So that's how good 114 is. He played basically his best football, error-free football, 3 straight games to put the Seahawks in the Super Bowl. So I think now you can just get that gorilla off of his shoulder. We don't have to talk about whether he can win a big game and whether Sean McVay has his number and whether he can beat the Rams. I think this, while it's great for what's going to happen in Santa Clara in 13 days, this may be even more awesome for what it means over the next few years as the Seahawks now maybe become one of the best in the sport year after year. This could be the beginning of something really, really big. I hope we're talking about it that way.
A dynasty. Yeah.
One at a time. One at a time.
Mitch, thank you so much for just gushing about the Seahawks the way that we are. We came in this morning just buzzing, and you've just added to the enthusiasm. So thank you so much.
Guys. Thank you, guys. We'll talk soon.
You want to talk next Monday? Get ready for the game?
Talk next Monday. Talk the Monday after that.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah. Monday after that. Let's hope that we're smiling. Thank you. Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
You can give Mitch a follow on X. It's Mitch_Seattle. Go Hawks.
The Daily Migs Show.
Do you think that you could take down Steve Migs this morning, possibly with the help of the cheat sheet that was given out on Friday at 5:40 during the men's room? Steve, your record is 28 wins, 8 losses, and 7 ties this year. 206-803-ROCK is the number to call if you think you can beat Migs at 750.
Huddle up. We got one play. Everything we work for comes down to this.
Quick question. Speaking of workouts, how would you rate your athletic program?
Bro, we're in the middle of the state championship.
Oh, so like a B+ then?
Dude, get out of our huddle.
Well, at Homes.com, we leave it all on the field to get you detailed information on local schools.
Off the field.
Off the field. Copy. All right, go sports.
How did he even get in here?
Homes.com. We've done your homework.
You know what they say. Early bird gets the ultimate vacation home. Book early and save over $530 on a week-long stay with Vrbo. Because early gets you closer to the action. Whether it's waves lapping at the shore or snoozing in a hammock that overlooks, well, whatever you want it to. So you can all enjoy the payoff come summer with Vrbo's early booking deals. Rise and shine. Average savings $550. Select homes only. Minimum 7-day stay required.
Hi, I'm Dr. Mary Claire Haver, a board-certified OBGYN and menopause specialist. My new podcast, Unpaused, is the place for bold, unfiltered conversations about what it really takes for women to thrive in the second half of life. Every week, I sit down with medical experts, cultural icons, and powerhouse women to talk about what really matters. New episodes drop every Tuesday. Listen to and follow Unpaused with me, Dr. Mary Claire Haver, available now wherever you get your podcasts.
Well, good morning, kiddo. I love that you're home from college. I've missed you.
Still taking your Nature-Made vitamins?
Every day. A multivitamin and a probiotic. You better be taking yours.
Still looking out for me, Mom.
I'll never stop.
Made to care for you every day. Nature-Made, the #1 pharmacist-recommended vitamin and supplement brand. Find us in the vitamin aisle, based on a survey of pharmacists who recommend branded vitamins and supplements.
Welcome to Radio Rental. The scariest stories you've ever heard in your life. All told by real people. And off we go.
This wasn't a human being that I saw. There's something here in this house, something not of this world.
There was a woman moving through the hall. I stepped back and I was completely alone.
Radio Rental is available now. Listen for free on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Huddle up. We got one play. Everything we work for comes down to this.
Quick question. Speaking of workouts, how would you rate your athletic program?
Bro, we're in the middle of the state championship.
Oh, so like a B+ then?
Dude, get out of our huddle.
Well, at Homes.com, we leave it all on the field to get you detailed information on local schools.
Off the field.
Off the field. Copy. All right, go sports.
How did he even get in here?
Homes.com. We've done your homework.
Cash in on the nostalgia with Barron's Payback Program. Your old system has history. Your new one has savings. Get $110 for each year of your old equipment's age. Get up to $5,000 in savings with a high-efficiency heat pump upgrade. Plus, one customer wins a free system install and another wins a free water heater. But don't wait too long. Barron's Payback Program ends February 28th. Call Barron Home Services today. No purchase necessary. Visit barronheating.com for details.
Hey, this is Scott from Northwest Sleep Solutions. I wanted to warn people about some of these quote-unquote mattress sales you see out there. In most cases, they're marking up the beds before they slash the prices, meaning that deal you think you're getting isn't so good of a deal. A lot of the time, our everyday prices are lower than their sale prices. So if you want a truly good deal with no gimmicks, come visit Northwest Sleep Solutions in Fairhaven.
The Daily Migs Show presents the most popular radio game on this side of the speaker. Let's play Beat Migs. Beat Migs, don't be a loser. Whoa! Beat Migs, you're a loser.
Who is ready to beat Migs? I know Doug and Lacey is. Doug, are you there?
I'm here.
And Doug, were you by chance listening to the men's room on Friday at 5:40 for the cheat sheet?
No, I don't think I'll need it. I know Steve is riding high today, and apologies in advance. I hate to be the guy whispering "you're not a god" in his ear, but that's the role I've been cast in, so here we go.
Okay, I like that. I'm slightly concerned right now.
Wow, look at you, Steve. You look panicked.
I know.
All right, get out of here.
Let's go.
those playing along at home, a very confident Doug will get 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Yes.
What did Humpty Dumpty sit on before having a great fall?
A wall.
Yes. What stretchy action figure released in the 70s reappeared in the 90s?
Stretch Armstrong.
Yes. The first Guinness Book of World Records was published in which decade?
50s.
Yes. The largest county in the U.S. by population is in which state?
Ooh, California.
Yes. Which animated cartoon series did Mike Judge create in 1993?
Beavis and Butthead.
Correct. What color are the hottest stars?
White.
No.
Blue.
Yes. In what country would you find Gorky Park?
Germany.
No.
Gorky Park passed.
Monza and Silverstone
Russia.
are... Yes, there you go. Monza and Silverstone are venues for what racing sport?
GP?
No.
Pass.
Which president was the first to be impeached?
Nixon?
No.
Pass.
Triskaidekaphobia is the irrational fear of what number?
0.
No.
Damn it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 correct. That is a great score, Doug.
All right.
Ooh, head down.
Oh, no,
Ready for battle?
I go in the other room with Dayton, who's very into stats and keeping now stats about beat Migs. Since I walk, he goes, your win rate at this time, 750 against men, is 50%.
Oh.
I was like, okay, thank you for this information, statistician.
All right, let's see how you do. Steve, are you ready? Yeah, Daddy, let's go. What did Humpty Dumpty sit on before having a great fall?
A wall.
Yes. What stretchy action figure released in the 70s reappeared in the 90s?
Stretch Armstrong.
Yes. The first Guinness Book of Records was published in which decade?
The 60s.
No.
50s.
Yes. The largest county in the U.S. by population is in which state?
New York.
No.
Los Angeles?
No.
Massachusetts.
No.
Damn.
Which animated cartoon
Texas.
series? Nope. Which animated cartoon series did Mike Judge create in 1993?
Beavis and Butthead.
Yes. What color are the hottest stars?
What color? Blue.
Yes. In what country would you find Gorky Park?
That would be in Russia.
Yes. Monza and Silverstone are venues for which racing sport?
The horse racing.
No.
Car racing.
Can you be more specific?
Indianapolis?
No.
Daytona?
No.
Oh.
Which president was the first to be impeached?
Richard Nixon.
No.
Eisenhower?
No.
Taft?
No. Triskaidekaphobia is the irrational fear of what number?
3.
No.
13.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 correct. That is a tie. 7-7. Good work, though, Doug.
Okay, thank you. Next time.
Next time, indeed. All right. You said L.A. I was asking which state, and it was L.A. County. So I apologize. You didn't get that one right,
I didn't
Steve.
say California.
No, you said L.A.
I thought it.
But they have almost 10 million people living in that county. It's gigantic.
Yeah.
Monza and Silverstone are venues for Formula One.
Okay.
And the president that was the first to be impeached, Andrew Johnson. It was right on the tip of your tongue, wasn't it?
No. You could have asked me to name every president. I don't know if I would have gotten to that one.
Another opportunity to play Beat Migs is at 8:50.
The Daily Migs Show.
If you are a big Seahawks fan, call in now so that we can ask a simple question. And we promise it's a very simple question. 206-803-ROCK. Any Hawks fan can answer this question. 206-803-ROCK. We'll take your calls after Black Sabbath. Steve Migs, yesterday you dusted off your skates and went to Sprinker. And while you were there, you ended up meeting some listeners.
Met a few Rockaholics. I was like, we got to be done before the Seahawks game. And thankfully we were. But at one point they were cleaning off the ice, ran to a couple of nice listeners, and we had a little chat about the Seahawks game.
I am here with Jacob and Heather. And Jacob, we were just talking before I started recording just about the Seahawks game that's going to be happening in just about an hour and a half. And we were just talking about our favorite Seahawks players. And your favorite player is?
Yeah, my favorite actually is Sam Darnold. I just love the fact that even when he's having a crappy game, he still has that dog in him. Like, he's still trying to win that game.
Thankfully, not to worry about that. He was great all day yesterday.
Oh, yes.
He might have thrown 3-4 interceptions, and he's still throwing that ball with all the confidence. And I just think with a guy like that, I mean, we'll look at their season. You can't lose. What about you, Migs? Who's your favorite?
I mean, to piggyback on Sam Darnold, mine is Ernest Jones.
Yeah.
Do that press conference when Sam had that bad game against the Rams and Ernest Jones just kind of like stepped in front of the media and he just said point blank, look, Sam's our guy, and if you don't like it, F off. I was just like, okay, this is my guy. I just love that kind of attitude and that kind of spirit. All right, what about you, Heather?
My favorite would have to be AJ Barner because he's hot as Oh, I probably can't say that.
Well, I just stopped recording.
You can say it all day, Heather.
It was at that moment my wife and my daughter are walking back towards us. I'm like, you know what? We're good. It's nice to meet you guys. We're getting back on the ice.
I do have to say, I agree with her, though.
He is very handsome.
This leads us to a simple question. Our simple question is, who is your favorite Seahawk that is currently on the team and why? Let's kick it off with Greg in Federal Way. Greg, who is your favorite Seahawk currently on the team and why?
Well, right now I'd have to say JSN. Those hands are magic. I was at the game, and that one-handed catch, it was right in front of me. I was in row F right there by the end zone. That was amazing. And he's just an amazing, he's got to be my favorite.
Dude, watching that on TV, I don't know how it was since you were so close you could tell us. It just felt like it just landed perfectly in his hand. And at no point did he like try and cradle it. Like he just kind of held it like as if it was like a baby. And he was just like, I got this, no problem.
It was the iron grip. It was just perfect, just right, perfect. Just snag, grip, got it. I loved it. He's my favorite.
And I know those gloves are sticky, but like it felt like as if like they just like put a layer of crazy glue the way that it just landed perfectly in his hand. It was like no bobble to it.
It didn't even look real.
It was crazy.
206-803-ROCK, our simple question for Eric in Kenmore. Eric, who is your favorite Seahawk that is currently on the team and why?
It is also Jackson Smith in the jukebox. Dude, I was at the game last night. Mac's one-handed catch was crazy. He's just a beast.
It's not even like that was his only catch, too. He had over 100 yards in passing yards, and it was just like he was on fire the entire game.
He's incredible. Simple question for Walter.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of number 11 jerseys were purchased yesterday.
Definitely. Walter in Brennan, who is your favorite Seahawk currently on the team and why? Walter. We lost Walter.
Oh, man.
We'll go for Kenny in Auburn.
Great answer, too.
Kenny, who is your favorite Seahawk currently on the team and why?
I got to go with Jackson Smith and Jigba. That boy got hands. He's on fire right now. Matter of fact, he's going to be my next jersey. I'm buying it on Friday.
Oh, you get it? Is it Payday Friday?
Payday Friday, baby.
Yeah.
I actually texted yesterday to Danny. I'm like, we need to go to the team shop. I need to get another jersey because I need the one with the Super Bowl patch now.
Obviously.
On it. Yeah, you need the Super Bowl 60 patch on it.
Oh, my God. You guys are like the Jersey boys.
Well, I know of anyone who's not going to tell me not to do it.
It's Danny.
It's Danny. Danny's just like, okay, tell me which day you want to go.
Yeah. And I'm still like, I want to go. I just buy one online as well. I just have it pulled up on my tab.
Oh,
Like,
he's been staring at this Jackson Smith and Jigba jersey. It's the black jersey. I've seen these at Dick's. And honestly, on online, they look cool. In person, they look even cooler. I wish they would wear these.
So, Danny, is JSN your favorite current player on the Seahawks?
Yeah, it goes between him and Sam Darnold. And I've thought about buying a Sam Darnold one, too, because I was just like, man, this being here for the first time, because I've lived here for 10 years, but that was not enough time for me to be here when they went to the Super Bowl last time. So this time I'm like, you know what? Because last thing I said was, I'm not going to buy another player jersey because I hate when they leave the team and then I can't wear that anymore. But this time I'm like, no, these guys are taking us to the Super Bowl. This is time to buy a player jersey.
See, there's the difference between him and I and my jersey addiction. When I'm like, I'm getting a player jersey because when he leaves, that means then I just have to get a new player jersey.
Wow, you are financially irresponsible.
Right. I know. I want to get another Ernest Jones jersey, which I'm wearing right now, but it's the vintage one. I want to get the
current one.
The current jersey. I was like, I need one of those.
So he's your favorite then?
100%.
Yeah.
Dude, everything about it. On the field, off the field. I just love that guy's vibe. And like he would be the dude I would be most starstruck, I think, on the team if I got to meet.
For sure.
I just think he's awesome. What about you?
Well, Abe Lucas, obviously, because he's a Coug. Go Cougs.
Okay. So are you going to come with us to the team shop and buy an Abe Lucas jersey?
You know it.
Maybe. I don't think she's going to. Could be wrong, but I don't think she's going to.
I know.
I'll go.
Are you going to go and watch us buy jerseys?
I might watch you. Maybe.
How do we get to peer pressure? We haven't figured this out yet.
No. We could get her to drink.
No problem. That's what it is. We serve her tequila first and then say, Taryn, you look really good in that jersey.
And then take me on a shopping spree.
Or we say, hey, we just got your shot of tequila. It's going to cost you $165.
Oh my God.
She gives us the money, and then we go buy her the jersey and say it was free. Yeah.
I like how you're working this, guys.
This is terrible.
The Daily Migs Show.
In case you were not informed, the Seahawks are going to Super Bowl 60, and social media is popping off about it. So we're going to go straight to the comments at 8:20.
Homes.com has collaboration tools to help home shoppers search, share, and discuss home shopping with family, friends, and their agent directly through the site. Though it was fun to get that email from your husband about that 3-bedroom in the hills, to which you replied via text that you would never live in the hills and you'd like to find a 3-bedroom closer to the beach. To which he replied, "Why are you so uncompromising?" A fun way to spend an afternoon, but we think it's just a tad bit easier our way. Homes.com. Ding dong. We've done your homework.
Cash in on the nostalgia with Barron's Payback Program. Your old system has history. Your new one has savings. Get $110 for each year of your old equipment's age. Get up to $5,000 in savings with a high-efficiency heat pump upgrade. Plus, one customer wins a free system install and another wins a free water heater. But don't wait too long. Barron's Payback Program ends February 28th. Call Barron Home Services today. No purchase necessary. Visit barronheating.com for details.
Hey, this is Scott from Northwest Sleep Solutions. I wanted to warn people about some of these quote-unquote mattress sales you see out there. In most cases, they're marking up the beds before they slash the prices, meaning that deal you think you're getting isn't so good of a deal. A lot of the time, our everyday prices are lower than their sale prices. So if you want a truly good deal with no gimmicks, come visit Northwest Sleep Solutions in Fairhaven.
Everyone knows social media is a time suck, and what you're about to hear proves it. If it's online, someone, somewhere, has an opinion and is whining about it. So let's get straight to the comments.
It was quite the battle in Seattle yesterday, and the Seahawks beat the Rams in the NFC Championship. We are going to Super Bowl 60.
8 seconds left. Loading up near side. Nakua, is he out of bounds?
Oh, my God.
With 3 seconds.
I love Tom Brady. Oh, my God.
3 seconds. We're going to run the clock. That's going to do it. The Seahawks soar to Super Bowl 60.
Stafford timed to Nakua, and yep, just confirming the rubber was down inbounds. With the shin. The game is now over. Unbelievable. Seahawks win.
I love the clarification there.
Yes.
It was fantastic. Many people went online to share their thoughts on the Seahawks heading back to the Super Bowl. So let's go straight to the comments.
So we found a bunch of comments, and I was trying to figure out who should read these comments, and I figured we'd go with a guy who did not believe that the Seahawks would go to the Super Bowl, did not really have a lot of faith in them throughout the entire playoff run, a well-known sports commentary dude.
Was it Pat McAfee?
No.
Who?
Middle name A.
Stephen A. Smith.
Stephen A. Smith. We've got Stephen A. Smith reading the comments. Are you ready for the first one?
Yes.
Where the Darnold haters at?
Yeah, where are the Darnold haters at? They talk about like how he was coughing up the ball a lot during the regular season. I know that was like an issue. During the playoffs, he hasn't.
Lights out.
Yeah, it's been phenomenal.
This time we run on the 1 yard line.
Okay.
Familiar feelings.
I feel like that
back.
came up right away from not only Seahawks fans, but Seahawks haters that everybody is bringing up the last Super Bowl against the Patriots.
It still stings a little bit.
I feel like we're going to have to deal with that for a couple of weeks, for that picture, that video is going to be shared for the next couple of weeks going into the Super Bowl.
Haters going to hate.
Yep.
Not a single person in the world happier they won than Reek Woolen. For real, though.
Yeah, that was very frustrating.
I was like, that moment, I was like, oh, I don't think that guy should check his DMs for the foreseeable future. And then when they finally won the game, I was like, okay, he's
off the hook.
I feel like most Seahawks fans are willing to give him a pass. Yeah. I was hoping he was going to get an interception towards the end of the game just to make up for that boneheaded moment.
Yeah.
And at least he owned up to it on social media.
He apologized.
He did.
We accept it.
Sam Darnold made it before Lamar and Josh.
That is a good point. A lot of people are bringing up how like that very rich quarterback class had like Lamar Jackson, Baker Mayfield, Josh Allen, and then Sam Darnold. And of all of them, the one that made it to the Super Bowl first is the guy who's been on 5 different teams.
That's our stud.
Hell yeah, that's our quarterback.
I cannot stand that the owners get presented the trophy and not the players first. That's what I love about the NHL players touch it first. Just my 2 cents worth. Go Seahawks.
Just prove that on social media. We will complain about anything. Who cares?
I don't think the players mind.
Let's check with one of the guys that's part of the team's management. That'd be Coach Mike McDonald.
Bro, I really don't care.
Yeah, none of us do. All the things that you're bitching about, it's that. Who cares who gets the trophy first?
Just be happy.
As a Vikings fan, we will take Sam back. Congrats.
Oh, dude. Could you imagine?
I mean, yeah, I can imagine. I'd
There's
be
probably
very
a lot
frustrated.
of awkward conversations going on behind the scenes with the Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah.
But thank you for giving us Sam Darnold.
We enjoy him.
Must see TV. First take tomorrow with Stephen A. Smith. He's been dogging on Darnold all year. Eat it, Stephen.
Eat it, Steven.
Eat it.
Have you heard what he's had to say?
No, I don't know if I have.
Okay, so I spend way too much time on YouTube watching some of these, clips from different television shows about the Seahawks. And right before the Seahawks-Rams game, I think a couple days leading up to it, or even the day leading up to it, he had this to say.
When I think about what the Rams are bringing to the table, and I think about how the defense has served to rattle Sam Darnold, all I'm saying, D.O., is I got to see it to believe it. Sam Darnold, NFC Championship game against the Los Angeles Rams, his kryptonite, you got to show me in order for me to believe that I'm going with the Rams to win this game.
Listen. Eat it.
Eat it, Steven.
Happy for you, Sam. Congrats. You've come a long way since you sucked with the Jets.
I did see some of my friends that are Jets fans like, all right, for the long game, if he can beat the Patriots, you know what, we'll take it. Because at least we see a guy who was once a Jet ruin things for Patriots fans because that's their big rivals.
Eliminating 2 divisional opponents along the way and then playing for the Super Bowl in one of their stadiums makes it even sweeter. They will be Super Bowl 60 champs. Patriots don't stand a chance.
I hope you're right.
I mean, I'm feeling very confident. This is the most confident I've felt in a long time.
I know. Don't you kind of feel like you're trying to lower your expectations?
Yes.
But after this weekend and seeing how they played and just how ferocious this defense will be against anyone who's not the Los Angeles Rams, I'm very excited.
I think the Patriots are in trouble.
I hope we're right. One more comment?
Yeah.
Mike McDonald is going to be so pumped to celebrate this win with his son next Thursday from 3:15 to 3:45 p.m.
Did you see that?
In the press conference?
No, not the press conference. The press conference was great, but there was a piece that came out a couple of days before the Super Bowl. I think it was on King 5 where he was being interviewed, and he talked about how little he gets to see his kid because, he's an NFL coach.
It's tough.
So he makes it a point to go home a half hour early on. Here's the clip.
I actually think I'm here less, which is, I wish some of our coaches took that as well. But, on Thursdays, I don't get to see Jack throughout the week as much. So Thursdays I try to get, which is today, I try to get home pretty quick to be with him for maybe a half hour before he goes to bed. And then I got a setup at my house where I can go and then I work on the game plan. But it's able to spend some more time at home and be with Jack. And
then a lot of people are talking about how cool that is that he makes it a point to go. And some people are like, that's not the flex you guys think it is. He's only spending 30 minutes with his kid all week. I'm like, I don't think that's exactly what he said.
Not at all.
And also, growing up, somebody in our household, it was my dad in our household, had to go to work, and I didn't see him very much, until the weekends.
It's very normal.
I know. It's just okay, but that's funny. It's okay, spend a little more time with his kid.
The Daily Migs Show.
Daily Migs Show.
Live Night, Yachty and Naughty, presented by Pinky's Plumbing, is happening at Snoqualmie Casino and Hotel. You can join us on Friday, February 13th for the livest radio that has ever been performed in front of a crowd. And it is complete chaos. It's very crazy. No other radio people attempt to do what we do, Steve Migs.
That's right. Can we figure out
arms wide open?
Can we do a yacht rock version of Creed?
Oh.
It's probably too late to ask for that.
Get your tickets and join us for some wild times at KISW.com. We know that many of you are just beginning the day, and you might be curious what is happening out there in the world of pop culture. And there's a ton of stuff.
Yeah.
So we're going to break it down and tell you what's trending.
Trending on the Daily Migs Show. What's trending? Let's go. Let's go.
The Super Bowl is set. tonight. It is our Seattle Seahawks versus the New England Patriots. The Patriots edged out the Broncos in a very cold blizzard-like condition with quarterback Drake May rushing for New England's only touchdown of the day.
I was watching a little bit of it, but then I was at Sprinkler Ice doing an ice skating thing, and I tuned back in. I'm like, what happened to the field? Because I was like, oh, the blizzard just hit. Because at first it wasn't like that.
10-7 was the final score in their victory. And then the Seahawks came out on top, a very high-scoring thriller with quarterback Sam Darnold throwing for 3 touchdowns. And we beat the LA Rams 31-27. After the game, Sam was chatting about our win.
Biggest game of your life, maybe your best game. Hasn't been a straight journey. What does the moment mean? You're going to the Super Bowl.
It's amazing to be able to do it with these guys, though, in this locker room, with this coaching staff. That's why it means the world to me.
He's just such a good dude.
Oh, the best.
Yeah.
How do you describe the journey it took to get here, Sam?
Oh, I haven't really thought about that much, Sam, to be honest with you. But I take it one day at a time. That's it. One day at a time, every single day. And like I said, to be able to do it with these guys out here, this locker room, it's a special group, and I wouldn't want to do it with anyone else.
He's just so sweet.
Also pretty sweet is Coach Mike McDonald. After the game, he's out there in front of you guys were there. Danny and Taryn were at the game. He's speaking in front of the crowd. He's being presented with the whole NFC Championship ball trophy thing. And then they were there. I just love this part right here. It's so great.
Now coming into the season, you were an afterthought to the Rams, to the 49ers. How did it feel to go through both of those teams to earn your trip to the Super Bowl?
We did not care. It's about us. It's always been about us and what we do, and now we're going to the Super Bowl.
All right. Coach McDonald, congratulations.
A lot of fans were fired up.
Oh, yes.
A lot of fans were also drunk.
I can attest to that personally.
Dude, you weren't this drunk, so I just found this, and this is so great. I love when the news channels have to go out there and talk to the fans, because I was like watching Q13's coverage. The reporter's trying to talk to this guy and keeps showing him his pendant, and his pendant says, "Bitch, I'm a Seahawk." And then finally the reporter guy sees it, goes, "Oh, we can't show that." Too late, already showing it. King 5's doing their coverage, and they're talking to this girl who's sitting on the shoulders of a dude, and she's wasted. And I'm like, this is not going to go well. And it didn't.
So tell me, you were inside there.
Be the f***ing Patriots.
Redo. Try to say that again without the F-bomb.
Redo this shit.
Okay, well, that's too bad.
And then I like how she says redo after she says the curse and then drops 2 more curses.
Wow.
You would think the reporter would walk away at that point. No. Now he decides to talk to the guy who she's...
Sorry, could you translate for me? Tell me. I mean, what was that like?
It's our revenge against the Patriots. We're going to take the Super Bowl this year.
Wait, that's the guy that she was sitting on the shoulders of?
I'm like, what are you doing?
That seems very dangerous.
I mean, I wouldn't trust him.
No.
Even like the Q13 guys were talking to one. I wish I had the video of it to show you guys. This dude was so faded, and they're like trying to talk to him, and my wife's just like, what? Go talk to somebody else. And so then they finally move from him to like what looks like is his dad. And his dad looks like he's got it together until he starts talking. And then dad is also faded. And he's like trying to be profound, but he can't make any sense of what he's saying. And I'm like, this is so great.
Here's the thing you say, like, oh, well, they could easily move on. Steve, everyone was so faded after that dang game. Even our friend Taryn Daly, when I call her and I'm like, where are you? And she's like, by some blue and green trees. And I was like, what gate are you by? She's like, I'm north.
Well, if we're wondering why Taryn was as drunk as she was, before the game, you guys headed on over to the hall.
Yes.
All right, Taryn, where are we at?
Oh, we are at the hall on Occidental taking tequila shots.
I was going to say, what did I just make you do?
You hurt me very badly with a tequila shot.
Now we have steins of beer.
How many ounces are these?
A lot.
Is this like 32 ounces? What is
Yeah.
No, I think the actual, the true number is a lot.
It was a lot of beer.
And you had how many of those?
Only one at the hall, but then inside the venue.
Then you sounded like this.
I was sitting in a wonderful section. They were really nice people. We became friends. I stepped on somebody's foot. I fell into the crowd that was below me.
Did they catch you?
Yes, they did. But they were very annoyed.
I'm just so surprised.
Very annoyed.
The Daily Migs Show.
Do you think that you could take down Steve Migs today? The man who has 28 wins so far this year, 8 losses and 8 ties. 206-803-ROCK is our number, and we will play Beat Migs at 8:50.
With a detailed agent directory you won't find anywhere else, Homes.com is the only place to find the in-depth info home shoppers want. Very in-depth info. Looking for a listing agent's contact info? We've got it. The agent with the most sales in your price range? Easy. Specialized agents with all the up-to-date info on your dream neighborhood? We'll know them. A Pisces who enjoys long walks on the beach? You've got other sites for that.
Homes.com. We've done your homework.
Hey friends, I'm Sharon McMahon, host of The Preamble. Listen, I know you're dealing with a lot, and it's even harder to do it when the world around you feels chaotic. But I'm here to help. Each week, my expert guests and I slow things down to talk about the stories shaping our world, what's really happening behind the headlines, why it matters, how it all connects, and if you're ready for real understanding and maybe even a little bit of hope, follow and listen to The Preamble wherever you get your podcasts.
New year, same extra value meals at McDonald's. So now, get 2 snack wraps plus fries and a medium soft drink for just $8. For limited time only, prices and participation may vary. Prices may be higher in Hawaii, Alaska, and California, and for delivery.
With comprehensive reports on local schools you won't find anywhere else, Homes.com is the only place to find the in-depth info home shoppers want. Very in-depth info. Curious about where a school ranks in the state? Look no further. Percentage of teachers in their first or second year? We've got it. Lowest student-teacher ratio? No problem. The best cafeteria lunch in the district for your 9-year-old food blogger? Would it surprise you if we said yes?
Homes.com. We've done your homework.
Cash in on the nostalgia with Barron's Payback Program. Your old system has history. Your new one has savings. Get $110 for each year of your old equipment's age. Get up to $5,000 in savings with a high-efficiency heat pump upgrade. Plus, one customer wins a free system install and another wins a free water heater. But don't wait too long. Barron's Payback Program ends February 28th. Call Barron Home Services today. No purchase necessary. Visit barronheating.com for details.
Hey, this is Scott from Northwest Sleep Solutions. I wanted to warn people about some of these quote-unquote mattress sales you see out there. In most cases, they're marking up the beds before they slash the prices, meaning that deal you think you're getting isn't so good of a deal. A lot of the time, our everyday prices are lower than their sale prices. So if you want a truly good deal with no gimmicks, come visit Northwest Sleep Solutions in Fairhaven.
The Daily Migs Show presents the most popular radio game on this side of the speaker. Let's play Beat Migs. Beat Migs, don't be a loser. Whoa! Beat Migs, you're a loser.
Who is ready to beat Migs? I know Sean in Bellingham is. Sean, are you there?
I am. How's it going? Good morning.
We're doing great. Go Hawks.
Riding high.
Yeah.
All right, Steve, time for you to get out.
Bye-bye.
If you happen to be playing along at home, our friend Sean will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
How many feet are in a yard?
3.
Yes. What is the collective name for Seahawks fans?
12.
Yes. What is the only country to border both Belgium and Spain?
Germany.
No.
France.
Yes. In what decade did the Happy Meal debut nationwide?
70s.
Yes. Which brothers are credited with inventing, building, and flying the first airplane?
The Wright brothers.
Yes. Which planet is nicknamed the Swift Planet?
That would be Uranus.
It would not be.
The Swift planet?
Yeah.
Mercury.
Yes. How many U.S. presidents have resigned?
2?
No.
4?
No.
3?
No. James Vanderbeek and Katie Holmes were stars on what TV show?
Oh, no. This one. Dawson's Peak.
Yes. Lepidopterists collect or study which winged insect?
Say again.
Lepidopterists study or collect which winged insect?
Butterflies?
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Correct. That was straight fire, Sean.
That's the best I've ever done in my life.
Well, congratulations to you. That was Sean's best score.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
So
I
happy
didn't say
for
it was
him.
good. It could be
that's
bad.
fair. It could be 2. You're right.
Steve, welcome back. Are you ready?
Showtime.
How many feet are in a yard?
3.
Yes. What is the collective name for Seahawks fans?
12.
Yes. What is the only country to border both Belgium and Spain?
France?
Yes. In what decade did the Happy Meal debut nationwide?
50s.
No.
60s.
No.
70s.
Yes. Which brothers are credited with inventing, building, and flying the first airplane?
The Wright brothers?
Yes. Which planet is nicknamed the Swift planet?
That would be Uranus.
Would not be.
Oh. Saturn?
No.
Pluto?
No. How many U.S. presidents have resigned?
3.
No.
2.
No.
1.
Yes. James Vanderbeek and Katie Holmes were stars on what TV show?
Is that Dawson's Creek?
Yes. Lepidopterists study or collect which winged insect?
Winged insect. Mosquitoes?
No.
Fruit flies?
No.
Bumblebees?
No. How many states end with the letter O?
Ohio. 1?
No.
2?
No.
3?
No.
Damn it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You got correct, Steven. That's a pretty good score. But Sean got 8.
Nice job,
Congratulations,
Sean.
Yeah, that's my first win in like 7 years.
Well, welcome back to winning, Sean. That was fantastic. He did guess correctly that the Swift planet is Mercury because it spins fastest. He also knew that lepidopterists study butterflies. And the states that end with O, there are 4. Ohio, Idaho, New Mexico, and Colorado.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about New Mexico. Wow. Nothing good
Where
comes
Danny's
out of there.
from?
Yeah.
The Daily Migs Show.
There were a ton of former Seahawks players at Lumen Field yesterday, including Super Bowl champion John Ryan. And John Ryan will be joining us in studio after Everlast. The city of Seattle is in celebration mode after yesterday's beatdown of the Rams at Lumen Field. And we've got former Seahawk, one of the 50 greats being celebrated this year, John Ryan. Good morning, and how are we feeling?
I'm going to be completely honest with you. I still think I'm drunk. And you know, I woke up feeling really good, and how I knew, I went down to the lobby in the hotel to get a coffee, and on the side little panel thing, they had Funyuns. And I was like, oh, those look good. And I'm like, oh, I'm drunk. You don't eat Funyuns when you're sober. So.
Oh, never, ever.
I was wondering because I saw that you were on the field, and I was watching from home, and Danny sent me a text like, "Look, John Ryan's on the field." I'm like, halftime, I'm feeling pretty hot about the team. I'm like, this is exciting. I'm like, screw it, I'm going to text John. And I heard right back from you, like, I'll come in. And I'm like, I wonder if he's drunk and he's agreeing to this, and he doesn't. He won't remember tomorrow.
That's all true. But if I was sober, I would have said yes anyways. So,
I appreciate you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Probably some big familiar feelings for you, though. I mean, being in that space again and hearing just how loud that place was rocking.
It was absolutely rocking. And we were up there. I was sitting with Malcolm Smith and Bruce Irvin and Cliff Averill and Doug Baldwin. The whole crew was back together, and it felt like it was 2014, 2013 all over again.
What a trip, though, because, I mean, I don't know how often you get to watch the game in the stands, you know, especially in a playoff game. I mean, the last time you guys were in the playoffs, you were playing.
Yeah, it was quite the day. It was very memorable. It was I sat in the first quarter, as I was telling you, I sat in the first quarter, like actually in the stands, and it was the very first time I've ever watched a game from the stands. And I kept on saying to my wife, I'm like, it's so loud in here, it's so loud. She's like, yeah, idiot, you played 100 games here. You don't. I'm like, it's different up here. It's weird. So it was a really cool day.
Oh, it's insane.
What was maybe like your top moment of the game, or you know, the biggest takeaway that you had, something that made you feel really jacked up yesterday?
You know, that big punt by Michael Dixon that was muffed. You know, whenever special teams contribute to a win like that, and that was kind of like, it'll be kind of go down as the most iconic play, I think, in this playoff run, and we'll see what happens in 2 weeks from now. But I was pretty jacked up for the team, and as well as, you know, Michael Dixon to be able to contribute like that, because, you know, he's one of the best.
Well, and the dude that was just like, I can't remember the player from the Seahawks that was just like hovering over the guy who caught the kick. He's like, you could tell he stopped just in time, but like it was like this menacing.
Yeah.
Like he's just standing over him. I'm like, I don't know why. It just felt like I've seen out of for a Rams fan, I've seen out of a horror film.
Oh, yeah.
That is one of the hardest jobs, to have 11 guys running down at you as fast as they can. You're looking straight up in the air trying to catch a ball and trying to judge whether it's a fair catch or a return. That's one of the hardest jobs in football. So my heart kind of goes out to that guy today.
I would freak out even when I play like Little League and the ball's coming out, and I have no one running at me. I just have no depth perception. I'd be like, what the hell am I supposed to do here?
Right.
So as you're at the game yesterday, when the 12s get as loud as they do you remember how deafening it was when you were playing? And do you like that kind of noise, or do you like it more quiet? Like, as a player, how does that feel in your home home stadium?
No, we absolutely loved it when we played. I know they do now too. It's a different feeling. You know, it literally, when it gets loud like that, you can feel it inside your body. You know, you're literally, you feel it. It's the craziest thing. And yesterday just brought back so many memories when I kind of had that feeling, especially when I went down on the field in the second quarter there. It just brought back so many memories when you hear that crowd roar.
And just like this team, I mean, your NFC Championship, both games, it wasn't like they were decided at the very last second.
Yeah.
Same with yesterday, and it was just like at one point I thought, oh, we might be able to blow this team out, and then all of a sudden you realize, oh no, this team's really good also, and they're gonna. And the Rams always seem to have our number.
It was an emotional roller coaster.
Yeah,
you go through that game, you're like, okay, we got him. Then all of a sudden it's like, no, we don't. Like, they have a guy named Matthew Stafford who's a pretty damn good football player. Like, you can never count them out, and it kept on going back and forth, and it was intense.
What did you do after the game, John Ryan?
I went to my normal spot, the Hatback. You know, I go to McCoy's Firehouse before the games, then I go to Hatback after the games. That's my routine now that I'm on the other side of the playing days.
So, do you have any fun interactions with some drunk Seahawks fans? I bet.
Oh, like dozens. The walk from our suite down to the Hatback, going down the road there. There's a lot of yelling, a lot of I think people just jumped on my back at one point, and I was like, it's all good. Like, you know, if we'd lost, I would have punched them. But we won. It's all good. Let's go. Free piggyback by John Ryan. Let's go.
I was so nervous after we agreed that you're going to come in. I'm like, when I thought, oh, there's a chance they might lose, do I text them back and say, hey man, it's cool. You don't have to come in.
We went through that same conversation after the Thursday night game when they came back and won. We were like, oh my God, you know, it's going to be awkward tomorrow morning. But thank God they won.
I mean, and I think we all predicted the score on Friday and thought it was going to be not as close as it was. Did you have any predictions on the score going into it?
I said 24-10.
All right,
for the good guys.
We were all very optimistic.
It was, you know, I just thought that the Rams are going to be too worn out. You know, you win the third straight road game in the playoffs. Last week they played a 5-quarter game in Chicago. I just didn't think they had enough juice left, and they proved me wrong because they put up a really good fight.
And I thought Stafford just didn't seem like he was himself in the other playoff games, and then all of a sudden he was more than himself in this game yesterday.
Against what I think is the greatest defense in this league right now, and he just, you know, he showed why he's, you know, one of the greatest of all time.
You could probably speak about it even better, though, because I feel like when it's those rivalry games, it doesn't matter if it's like the team, granted, playoffs, everyone's good enough to make the playoffs, but even like in the regular season, you can be playing a team that has only one win and like 10 losses, but if it's the Cardinals, the Rams, or the 49ers, it's still going to be a close game.
Yeah, those divisional opponents, when you play them twice, now play a team 3 times and play San Fran 3 times, it's tough. It gets difficult to do. It's a little bit different if you're playing an AFC team that you see once every 3 or 4 years. It seems like they always kind of have each other's number in a way when you play in these divisional rivalries.
John Ryan, thank you for coming in. Can you hang with us for a little bit longer?
Absolutely.
We play some music?
Let's go.
All right. More with John Ryan next.
At Homes.com, we do whatever it takes to get you the in-depth info on local schools you won't find anywhere else. Things like student-teacher ratio, test scores, and school programs. And sometimes that requires attending school recitals. So many recitals.
That's my son. Isn't he terrific?
Yeah, a real prodigy. Homes.com. We've done your homework.
Cash in on the nostalgia with Barron's Payback Program. Your old system has history. Your new one has savings. Get $110 for each year of your old equipment's age. Get up to $5,000 in savings with a high-efficiency heat pump upgrade. Plus, one customer wins a free system install and another wins a free water heater. But don't wait too long. Barron's Payback Program ends February 28th. Call Barron Home Services today. No purchase necessary. Visit barronheating.com for details.
Hey, this is Scott from Northwest Sleep Solutions. I wanted to warn people about some of these quote-unquote mattress sales you see out there. In most cases, they're marking up the beds before they slash the prices, meaning that deal you think you're getting isn't so good of a deal. A lot of the time, our everyday prices are lower than their sale prices. So if you want a truly good deal with no gimmicks, come visit Northwest Sleep Solutions in Fairhaven.
Rover makes it easy to book pet care whenever you need it. Connect with loving pet sitters in the Rover app today. Book your first stay on rover.com or download the app today. Rover, loving pet care in your neighborhood.
Sorry, John.
If you're just tuning in, we have John Ryan in studio, who's obviously just loving hearing about Steve's tongue tricks.
Who doesn't? Yes.
John, thank you so much for coming in and chatting
Absolutely.
about the Hawks.
Anytime.
That game was unreal yesterday.
It was.
We did get a very interesting text message I was hoping I could read to you. Does John wear his own jersey to the games?
I do not. When they announced the 50th anniversary team, they made 50 really, really nice jackets for the 50 guys that has your name on it. It has all like your Pro Bowl, your Super Bowl, everything on the sleeve. So I wear that. It's kind of cool. But my wife always wears my jersey, which I love.
Did she ever wear your Super Bowl ring?
I totally forgot it. My wife, that she wore hers yesterday. She has one on a necklace, but I totally forgot it. I don't wear it very. I know. I'm terrible. I don't wear it that often because it's pretty uncomfortable to wear, to be honest. But I love it. Don't get me wrong, but it's a little uncomfortable to wear.
I was thinking it would be funny if you had like a Kenneth Walker jersey because he also now has number 9.
You wouldn't believe how many people I walked up behind yesterday. I'm like, that's not how you spell Ryan. Walker? That's totally off. Dude.
Personalized?
Yeah.
Mr. Walker?
That can't be right.
So Danny and I were both at the game yesterday, and I was in the section 340. Danny was down in like 101 or something like that. Yep. And you just had your first experience sitting in the stands for the very first time. Do you feel like maybe you'll do that again? Be a stands guy, or do you like the field better?
No, I love it in the stands. It was such like a sense of community. You know, after every big play, everyone's high fiving, everyone's kind of like all together. It was a really cool experience for me.
Plus, you could drink for free. It's John Ryan. Everyone's going to want to buy you a beer.
I didn't pay for a drink yesterday. So thank you, 12.
Nice.
That's why I feel the way I do this morning, 12.
So, John, when you're playing, as a player, I know you might not be paying attention to a lot of the songs that get played, but, there's like hype songs like, We Are the Champions, or they'll play, Seven Nation Army. Do you have like a song that you used to get excited to hear, or a song that would pump you up before a game?
Every time the defense would take the field back in the day, they'd play this song. It was like a rap song. And it was like,
I think it's a Kanye song.
Cliff Averill and Bandit would start the fans just lose their minds. And I remember the first series of every game, House going to kick a touchback. Defense would take the field, and it was just like, man, like we honestly felt like this team has no chance of beating us. And I always felt it during that song. I was like, they have no chance.
I was wondering if you were going to say, because I always get fired up, and I heard it yesterday, and I got excited right before the kickoff. They play Motley Crue's "Kickstart My Heart."
Yeah,
with that like buzzsaw start to the song, and I'm like, let's freaking go.
Yeah, my hair metal wife just was rocking out to that. I remember that, just like singing word for word. Like it was 1987.
John, so we're going into this now into the Super Bowl against the Patriots, and I think a lot of people are having like that dilemma of like, we feel like this is a team that should be able to walk over any team at this point. Like the Seahawks just seem like they're just ready to take out whoever was coming out of the AFC. When you were playing and you had those kind of games where you felt like on paper we should just be able to crush this team.
Yeah.
How do you keep your head on straight? Like, I mean, I know you guys are professionals, but like, is it the coach? Is it fellow teammates? Like, how do you still have that mindset of like, let's not listen to the fans?
Yeah, no, I think there's always that sense that you just have respect for your opponent. It's 53 guys on the other side of the field who've all been playing football since they're 8 years old, just like us. There's a team on the other side of the field making $250 million collectively, just like us. So it's if we played Skyline High School and we would be like, yeah, we're going to kill them. No offense, Skyline, love you guys, but you know what I mean. So we're playing another NFL football team who's like a legit. Sure. You know what I mean. And so in this case, I think both teams are coming in pretty confident. So it's one game, anything can happen. It's not like other sports where it's a best of 7. It's one game, anything can happen.
How are you feeling?
I feel really good. But for the next 13 days, I'm going to have to watch that frickin' play of Malcolm Butler making that pick. I know I prepared myself mentally. I think I have a call with my therapist on Tuesday about this, but I know that I'm going to have to watch that damn play for the next 13 days on repeats on every social media, every ESPN, everything, and it makes me want to throw up.
Yeah, it's pretty awful.
Yeah.
So yesterday's game was just awesome from beginning to end, but there was that one moment where I think a lot of us as fans thought, oh, this is where the implosion happens, and it was Woolen's the taunting penalty, and then he ends up being the reason why they score a touchdown.
Yep.
As a player, you're with other players, you're watching. Is that something that like How are you feeling at that moment?
I mean, as a fan, I'm frustrated.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think that's not a characteristic thing, not something that he would normally do. I think when you see really good football teams like the Seahawks are and how they come together after something like that, and I guarantee you, guys on the sideline kind of looked like some guys were yelling at him, but it was, I guarantee you, they're encouraging him, being like, come on, we got you, dude. Like, we got you.
I thought it was cool that Mike McDonald didn't even pull him. Like, they're just like, get back out there.
And that's what I love about this team, is that they seem very much together. And, I'm still friends with John Schneider, and he said this, he told me before the year, he's like, you wouldn't believe how tight this team is, how tightly knit this team is. And I was like, really? He's like, yeah, it feels like it was, I always say it, but it feels like it was back in 2013.
We like that feeling very much.
Yeah.
So, John, out of curiosity, Sam Darnold obviously was just on fire yesterday.
Yeah.
He was just, no interceptions, no turnovers. He was just on fire. Do you feel extra connected to him because he's also a ginger?
My ginger brother, absolutely. We have like secret handshakes. We have codes. We have things that you guys don't even understand. Okay, we just have a look to each other, and it happens. But no, I was so happy when we signed him. I thought that was the best signing. I feel like we got an absolute steal by what we're paying him, which sounds crazy because we're paying him a lot of money, but compared to the other top 5 or 10 quarterbacks in the league, we're getting an absolute steal, and it's really, really worked out for us. So thank you, Minnesota, for being stupid.
It is weird referring to a guy as a bargain when you're giving him
$33 million.
Yeah. It's just like, this is a total bargain.
On the cheap.
Yeah.
Like you stand in the welfare line after practice after that.
The poor guy.
Yeah.
But it's so nice to just hear, every single teammate just thinks the world of him, and he seems like such a stellar leader. And, do you remember, like, who are some of the people that you felt were the biggest leaders on the squad when you were playing?
The biggest leader I've ever played with in my life was Cam Chancellor. And he wasn't that talkative. He wasn't, but when he talked, you listened. And he really led that team, and we had a ton of leaders on that team. Guys like Doug Baldwin, obviously Russell Wilson, Cliff Averill, Michael Bennett, all those guys were Richard Sherman were such great leaders. But Cam was the greatest leader I've ever been around in my life.
And he was at the game. It was cool to see him. As like the honorary captain.
Yeah, it was. It was always crazy because he's just such a quiet guy and just soft spoken. And then something flipped when he walked onto that field. And he would punish people. Like I've never seen a guy hit people like that in my entire life. And some of his biggest hits were against the biggest guys like Vernon Davis.
Oh,
and it was crazy to watch that flip switch in him.
Was he like that for all 60 minutes of the game?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if maybe on the sidelines.
No.
He was like, hey man, what are you doing later? You gonna go see a movie or something?
No.
So he was intense even on the sidelines.
I wouldn't dare. I was thinking how many mini donuts I should order before the end of the kickoff, before the end of the game, and he was in it all the time. So he was just a very intense human being.
Oh.
Obviously, last night was a big night of celebrating for our players. When does the switch have to flip again? Obviously, they're probably taking a little rest and maybe a little hungover today or something.
Cigars.
But when does the switch flip, and when do they get refocused for the Super Bowl?
It was honestly the most uncomfortable 2 weeks of my life before the Super Bowl. It goes. It's not your normal day. In football, every Monday is the same. Every Tuesday is the same. Every day, you could say a time of day. I could tell you not where I was, but where I'd be on the field or in the weight room. And then this next 2 weeks is different. It's totally different. You're probably going to leave on Sunday or Monday to go to San Francisco. You'll have a different practice facility. You'll be living in a hotel for 8 days. It's different, but enjoyable. So I think it's kind of like, answer your question, it's probably like around Wednesdays what we did. We got, Monday we came in, we watched some film. I think we took Tuesday, Wednesday off. We came back and practiced and watching film on Thursday. So
and then you got to deal with all us knuckleheads in the media for the media stuff that's happening too, which is not typical.
Yeah, a lot of media requests. And then the hardest thing leading up to it was getting your family organized. I had 15 family members. I had to fly out, get hotels, get tickets, get transportation. And Pete was really good with it. I think Coach McDonald did the same. He's like, you guys got 3 days off right now. Monday to Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever it was, and get everything figured out right now. And we're going to be back to work on a Thursday. So I hope they have some do that like that again for them.
John, if you don't mind, we would like to see if we can get some listeners on the phone and maybe chat with you for a couple minutes.
Absolutely.
Would that be all right with you?
Absolutely.
I have to buy him a beer.
You got to buy him a beer for sure. If you would like to chat with John Ryan, you can follow him on Instagram, by the way, John Ryan 9. Call 206-803-ROCK, and we will have more with John after Led Zeppelin. Seahawks alum, Super Bowl champion John Ryan is in the studio with us. You can follow him on Instagram at JohnRyan9. And we wanted to put it out to the Rockaholics. If you would like to chat with John, call in now. The number is 206-803-ROCK. Susan in Granite Falls, go Hawks. You have the floor.
Go Hawks.
Go Hawks.
Hey, John. big time fan of yours and your wife.
Thank you.
And my husband and I were on the fence about whether we wanted to go to the game till about midweek, bit the bullet, paid the big money to buy the tickets. It was one of the best experiences of my life. It was so much fun.
Can we ask you how much you spent?
The tickets were about $800 a piece. Okay. They were up in the nosebleed section, but totally worth it. We were on about the 50-yard line, nice. Seahawks side. So it was a great view, great crowd, so fun.
Oh, day of. I mean, you were dropping over 1,000, so you actually got a good deal.
Oh, they got a sweet deal.
Yeah, I think my buddy paid $1,100 in the Hawks Nest.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, those are they got steep right now.
And right now, that's 1/8 of the ticket price to sit in the very last row at Levi Stadium for the Super Bowl.
Daniel in Tumwater, we have John Ryan in studio, and you have the floor.
Hey, John, big fan. Now, I know you talk about football all the time, so I'm going to switch it up on you and ask the super serious, important question of the day. So, if you were in the Pokemon universe and you were getting your first Pokemon, what starter are you getting? The fire-type Charmander, the water-type Squirtle, or the grass-type Bulbasaur? Come on, man.
Beat it, nerd. I'm not familiar with the Pokemon world. I'm a collector of cards. I like collecting cards, but just like baseball and hockey cards. But I'm sorry, I'm not that familiar with the Pokemon world. Are you guys?
No,
0%.
And as a show who asks a lot of stupid questions to our guests, that quite possibly that definitely is the dumbest question we've ever had someone ask.
Two blocks from my house in LA, there's a Pokemon vending machine, and guys just follow him around. The guy that fills it up, they follow him around their car, and as soon as they fills it up, they just buy everything out. It's sold out 100% of the time.
There's one at our Safeway, and every time my daughter wants one because she's a child and she wants something like a Pikachu, and it's all sold out.
Yeah. I've literally watched guys follow around this guy in their cars, and they just walk in, they wait for him to refill it, and they just buy everything. So there is a great world out there for you nerds.
It's a silly question, but I feel like leading up to the Super Bowl, you do have to do those media, and sometimes I was wondering if you have any favorite stories of just like the circus that media week becomes at the Super Bowl.
The media day is the biggest circus I've ever seen. We're on the floor of a hockey arena. They always have it carpeted, and they sell tickets. There's like 10,000 people watching you, and there's just like hundreds and hundreds of media people. You just kind of walk around and they just interview you the whole time. And I think some people try to be kind of like a little bit smart and they ask dumb questions. I got a lot of questions about Justin Bieber, a lot of questions about poutine. There's just like a lot of Canadian questions. And by the end of that hour, you're just like, oh, just beat it, dude. I want to go back talking about football actually because they just ask the stupidest questions. But it was eye opening just because the level of eyes that are on you and the media attention that whole week, but really that media day is just absolutely crazy.
So then it kind of makes sense why Marshawn Lynch was just like, I'm here just so I don't get fined the entire time.
Exactly, yeah.
You've obviously been to Super Bowls to play in them, but have you ever been to a Super Bowl as a fan?
I have been. I've been to two of them. I went to New Orleans when the blackout game happened, and I went to the rainy game in Miami where I got to see Prince sing Purple Rain in the rain. It was one of the greatest halftime moments of all time. I wasn't a huge Prince fan, but I was after that. Just to be able to see that was really cool.
Oh, that makes my heart flutter.
That was crazy.
And one last thing, could you go back to time when we talked about it last week about the parade? The parade for the Seahawks when they won the Super Bowl, it was quite possibly the coldest day in Seattle. It was like in the 20s. We were all numb outside. What was the experience like for you guys? I mean,
it was absolute insanity because we started at the Space Needle and we were going to the stadium. And I think they said it's going to go 30 to 40 minutes. And when we got on the road, we're like, no. Like, it was so packed. You could hardly, the cars could barely, or whatever, we were driving some kind of military vehicle. It was a duck.
Yeah.
We were driving on those and we could barely drive down the middle. And then every time you get to an intersection, you'd look up both ways and there's like a whole entire block packed with people just trying to see a little bit. Like, I think they told me if anyone had like an emergency, the ambulances could not get down there. Like, it was nothing. Thank God nothing happened. But it was one of the craziest experiences of my life to be up on that float or whatever it was and be able to look out. It was incredible.
Why are you guys so late to the stadium though? Because we were waiting forever. And it was really cold.
And that was the reason because they told us it's going to be like 30 to 40 minutes. I'm like, great. And I think it was like 2 or 3 hours. And then when we got to the stadium, I was kind of like, I felt a little bad for you guys because it wasn't that much at the stadium. It was kind of like, thank you. A quick speech by Paul Allen or someone else, and then we just left. So, it was quite the day.
Well, fingers crossed we can have another one of those parades in just a couple weeks here, boys.
Maybe it could be in the 30s. That'd be nice.
Yeah, that'd be
Yes.
nice. 2 weeks from tomorrow. Let's go.
John Ryan, thank you again so much for
thank you
spending
for
time
having
with
me.
us in
It
the
was
studio today. You can follow him on Instagram at JohnRyan9. Go Hawks.
Go Hawks. Let's go.
Homes.com has collaboration tools to help home shoppers search, share, and discuss home shopping with family, friends, and their agent directly through the site. Though it was fun to get that email from your husband about that 3-bedroom in the hills, to which you replied via text that you would never live in the hills and you'd like to find a 3-bedroom closer to the beach. To which he replied, "Why are you so uncompromising?" A fun way to spend an afternoon, but we think it's just a tad bit easier our way.
Homes.com. Ding dong. We've done your homework.
Cash in on the nostalgia with Barron's Payback Program. Your old system has history. Your new one has savings. Get $110 for each year of your old equipment's age. Get up to $5,000 in savings with a high-efficiency heat pump upgrade. Plus, one customer wins a free system install and another wins a free water heater. But don't wait too long. Barron's Payback Program ends February 28th. Call Barron Home Services today. No purchase necessary. Visit barronheating.com for details.
Hey, this is Scott from Northwest Sleep Solutions. I wanted to warn people about some of these quote-unquote mattress sales you see out there. In most cases, they're marking up the beds before they slash the prices, meaning that deal you think you're getting isn't so good of a deal. A lot of the time, our everyday prices are lower than their sale prices. So if you want a truly good deal with no gimmicks, come visit Northwest Sleep Solutions in Fairhaven.
Hey there, I'm Kendra Adachi, and my show, The Lazy Genius Podcast, helps you be a genius about the things that matter and lazy about the things that don't, and you get to decide what matters. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm here to give you a new way to see. Episodes of the Lazy Genius Podcast are full of compassionate time management tips and permission slips to do what makes sense for you. New episodes drop every Monday. Follow and listen to the Lazy Genius Podcast on the free Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
The Daily Migs Show is built on the backs of legends, the Rockaholics. And some don't just listen, they show up. They bring the moment. They win the day. They're the player of the game. And they earn the Daily Migs Game Ball.
In honor of the Seahawks tradition of giving out a game ball to the player of the game, Steve Migs, who is getting the Daily Migs Show game ball today?
Taryn Daly, there's nobody more deserving of the game ball today than you.
Oh, God.
Except not just you, but drunk Taryn Daly.
Lumenfield was absolutely rocking after that massive NFC championship. We punched our ticket to Super Bowl 60. Danny and I, we ended up at the game, even though we had no plans of going as of Friday last week.
So many questions about that.
So we ended up meeting up after the game to chat about the big victory.
I was sitting in a wonderful section. They were really nice people. We became friends. I stepped on somebody's foot. I fell into the crowd that was below me.
Did they catch you?
Yes, they did. But they were very annoyed.
All right, how drunk is Taryn right now, Danny?
I would say scale 1 to 10, we're going about a 9.5.
Okay, I was thinking more 12.
And I felt so bad. I apologized about 100 times because, you know, Danny, if you know me, I don't want people to be upset with me. I don't want people to not like me. I want to be friends. And I had to apologize to these people about 17 times.
Nothing makes people like you less
Oh my God,
if you
I
keep
know.
apologizing to them after you just fell onto them.
It was horrible.
While drunk.
How many beers did you have, Taryn?
32.
3.
Everybody's getting a game ball, okay?
The Daily Migs Show.
We're even going to have Daily Migs Show game balls at Live Night, Steve Migs.
Yeah, these foam game balls.
They're fantastic. If you would like to come and join us for Live Night, the tickets are on sale right now at KISW.com. And we will see you at Snoqualmie Casino and Hotel on Friday, February 13th.
Knowledge is power. So give us 5-ish minutes and we'll give you, some interesting stuff you can talk about at work. This is the Daily Migs Download.
AKA the DMD.
Here's your daily dose of doings happening in the world.
We have Ryan Castle in studio with us. Go Seahawks.
What happened yesterday?
The Kraken won. They beat the New Jersey
fantastic.
Devils.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and other than that, not much.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Pretty
good.
uneventful.
Good. It looked like it was snowing in Denver. That looked fun.
Oh, that's right. There was that football game as well. Yeah.
There was some weather.
Hey, the DMD is brought to you by Palace Law. The other thing that happened yesterday, your Seattle Seahawks are marching on over to the Super Bowl 60, as they beat the Rams 31-27 at Lumen Field to win the NFC Championship. After the game, in the locker room, one of the cooler moments is hearing Mike McDonald talk to the team and just the love that he has for them.
Our NFC champion! We're going back to Cali, 2 weeks! I'll tell you what, how about our quarterback?
And at that moment, it's my absolute favorite part of that. If you watch the video, they pan the camera to Sam Darnold, who's got a cigar in his mouth, and he just looks at everyone and goes, "That's me." I'm like, yeah, that is. I love you.
I think we need to bust out LL Cool J's going back to Cali.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Also, did you happen to catch the drunk fans on King 5?
Yes, they really picked them. I saw that.
Nothing but the best. If you missed it, picture a girl sitting on the shoulders of a drunk man being interviewed by King 5. What could go wrong? It's kind of like Live Night.
Right.
Absolutely everything.
So tell me, you were inside there.
I love that she says the F word and then goes redo, which they do redo.
Try to say that again without the F bomb.
Okay, redo this.
Okay, well, that's too bad. Sorry, can you translate for me?
And now he decides, instead of walking away, I'll talk to the guy that she's sitting on
Much
the shoulders
better.
of. I'm sure he's sober.
Tell me, I mean, what was that like?
It's our revenge against the Patriots. We're going to take the Super Bowl this year.
See, I was in great company last night, guys.
You know what? You actually sound pretty sober after
Compared to that guy?
I heard Tarantula on the radio this morning. That was amazing.
Yeah,
She was fired up.
I'd say I'm shocked she's here, but she slept here, so of course she's here.
I thought it smelled like a distillery in the green room.
You know, I get here early in the morning, and all of a sudden, like, I get here around 4:30, around 4:45, which is earlier than usual for Taryn. She waltzes in, and I'm like, wow, you got here early. She goes, I slept here.
Slept in the green room.
That's
brought my
commitment.
pillow and my blankie
That's
from home.
commitment to your craft.
Right?
Oh,
I
yeah.
appreciate that. I respect that.
Kudos to you, Taryn Daly.
You know what?
Yes.
I'll be here all day. Let's see. Dick's, the big week is happening right now, celebrating
Let's
their
go.
72nd birthday by doing the 19-cent burger days, and it's rotating at different locations beginning today through Thursday. You only get one 19-cent burger per customer, though.
How much is your time worth to you? Are you going to stand in line for an hour to save $2 on a burger?
We were thinking about going tomorrow.
Want to join us?
So the answer is yes.
So tomorrow's the Broadway location. I have 2 dimes in my pocket.
And oddly enough, what we pay them? $2 an hour. So it kind of shakes out.
Hey, as far as weather, we are hitting a high of 46 degrees. It's going to be a nice clear day today. The DMD is brought to you by Snoqualmie Casino and Hotel. And that's what's up.
Ryan Castle is up next with your morning 12-pack.
The Daily Migs Show.
Homes.com has collaboration tools to help home shoppers search, share, and discuss home shopping with family, friends, and their agent directly through the site. Though it was fun to get that email from your husband about that 3-bedroom in the hills, to which you replied via text that you would never live in the hills and you'd like to find a 3-bedroom closer to the beach. To which he replied, "Why are you so uncompromising?" A fun way to spend an afternoon, but we think it's just a tad bit easier our way.
Homes.com. Ding dong. We've done your homework.
Hey there, I'm Kendra Adachi, and my show, The Lazy Genius Podcast, helps you be a genius about the things that matter and lazy about the things that don't, and you get to decide what matters. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm here to give you a new way to see. Episodes of the Lazy Genius Podcast are full of compassionate time management tips and permission slips to do what makes sense for you. New episodes drop every Monday. Follow and listen to the Lazy Genius Podcast on the free Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.